Swear this world is getting real crazy. Man, they killing my folks. Man, they hurting my people on the daily. Bringing back Jim Crow, man, out in the world. Am I a citizen? Man, out in the world. Am I a citizen? Yo, what's good, man? Welcome to another episode of King's Table. As always, it's your man, King Smoke.
King Smoke? How you just gonna take my identity like that?
Let's do it again, man. Let's do it again.
Coming in hot.
Welcome to another episode of King's Table, man. It's your man, King City.
King Smoke.
Bang, doing the building, man. We had to get it right, man. It's all good, man. It's all good.
You know, identity theft is a serious crime.
Damn.
That's tough, cuz. Damn.
Oh, man.
Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that, man. I fucked up. Everybody fuck up sometime. Everybody fuck up. But anyways, man.
Fuck up.
Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Beltway Radio and Beyond, man. We got a good show for y'all, man. We got Community Spotlight coming back. We ain't did it in at least a couple months.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a while since we had some Spotlight, but we got some good ones in y'all this week for y'all, man. And yeah, as always, how was your week, man? You want to kick it off? How was your week?
Life is lifing. Tell you that.
Life is lifing.
That motherfucker is.
That's the best way to put it. Life is life.
You too?
I mean,
Shit ain't been that
kind of like what he's saying too. I agree with that too. Yeah, kind of the same way.
Shit ain't really
It
been
ain't.
that
It ain't bad. It ain't good. You just
Never one of y'all got no elaborate story, no nothing. Just
like
life is lifing. And that's some shit. He said, like we ain't got to hold this show down. They just sum it up in one damn sentence.
We ain't summing up one sentence. This motherfucker just been life, and I don't know if it's the moon. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Black people stay blaming it on some shit.
Hey,
You gonna blame it on the moon?
hey, the moon's day. That shit real.
Yeah,
that shit do. I think that shit. I believe in that shit too. Cause full moon, I say that's when the craziest shit that happen around me at night. When it's a full moon for some reason.
I be having wild
don't know
shit.
why.
No, it's not because of the moon. It's just that when you're mad, you tend to look up, and it just so
Oh
happens.
no! So it just so happens to be a full moon.
Man, stop that bullshit.
Come
man. I'm
on,
so
man.
sick of people with this
Come on,
bullshit,
bro.
man.
Man, that energy from the moon fuck you up.
Yeah, my old lady be goddamn. She be what you call it? Charging her crystals
That's real.
in the moon.
Yeah,
That's a real thing.
you can charge it in the sun too.
Y'all do know they just rocks, right?
Nah, that's energy. You know, some rocks got electricity.
I can't say it.
Oh,
Look,
electricity.
when she first started doing it, I wasn't into it. But now it's starting to be like, I get it a little bit.
Yeah, you
I get
better
it a little
tap
bit.
in.
I get it a little bit. You better tap in.
It
You the
ain't-
one
I
that
mean,
put on the voodoo order.
Technically, it ain't nothing but prayer in a different form.
And I got questions about that. What we talking about?
I mean, hey, you could question everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Because I know some people
phrase
that
for
do
the
it too. Like they pray over the rocks. Like they pray, like before you leave your house or whatever. It protects your car and it protects you while you driving, or if you going on vacation, you going on a long drive. You pray over the rocks and stuff like that, and you burn the sage, and then yeah.
So y'all, have I just been living by accident all this time? Because I ain't been doing nothing.
This been going on.
But
for
what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
life has been good for me.
Yeah.
I ain't did no damn rocks,
She got rocks.
huh?
She doing prayers for both of y'all.
Before, listen.
Right.
Anyways, man, as always, how was y'all week, man? Drop it in the comments if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Beltway Radio and Beyond.com, where you can't drop it in the comments there, but you get what I'm saying. How was y'all week? Let us know down below.
Y'all want to
And
hear
share this live. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. What you say?
I about to say y'all want to hear I don't know why I just thought of it. It's just a dumbass joke.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Say
Your account has locked. Oh,
he done fucked up.
Somebody blocked me on the group.
Oh, they some bitches.
But
But no, I was just a dumbass joke. I said, what do the witches and the fiends have in common?
Oh,
what do the witches and the fiends have in common? What do you mean?
They both get antsy without their rocks.
This nigga retarded. This dude need prayer, man. He need prayer. Man. But anyways, man, as we always start off the show, man, what was something throughout the week that just had you like, here we go with this dumb shit?
Whew.
I got one. I didn't submit the video, so I ain't even gonna bring it up because you got to see the video first. So, and I haven't submitted the video. So, what was something this week that just had you like, get the fuck out of here? And for me, it's always this black men and black women
Bullshit,
going
right?
at each other, which I'm so sick of seeing.
It's so stupid. It's
I'm
like
starting to think a lot of people gay.
almost
Dudes don't like females. Females don't like dudes. I'm like, everybody just gay.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to love?
My problem is, why don't people just find who the fuck they want?
Yeah.
You got all these trials, tribulations. Said, I need you this, and she say, no, leave.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like just on some like y'all fighting about some crazy shit. Y'all, I'm talking about no. If y'all legit are not on the same page, she said, I'm not doing this. And if you have a boundary that you ain't stepping off of, and she ain't stepping off that boundary either, you gotta let it go. Especially if it's a huge boundary that's gonna fuck y'all up. Like that, you say you can't have somebody who want the relationship to be able to fuck more people, and the other person don't. You can't be in a relationship like that because you're gonna clash every time.
It's one of them things where it's like,
You gotta find who you compatible with and who you can work on shit with.
Pretty much.
but okay, I understand the find who you're compatible with, but give a person a chance to know that they're not compatible with you. Don't go in the door saying that you're gonna be like this because all women are like this and all men are like that. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Right, I
The
agree
one
with
that you was with was like that. The one that your homegirl might be with might be like that, or your homeboy might be like that. But that don't mean everybody like that.
They've experienced 0.5 of men and be making claims like men ain't shit. And dudes be doing the same thing.
Well, I got a question then. We always bring up this topic about the black men, black women thing. Do you believe that it's more women saying dudes ain't shit, or is it men saying women ain't shit?
I think women, because I see a lot of women say.
I call cap on that, sir.
Nah, I'm being for real.
I call
I'm being for real.
bullshit.
I'm just talking about what I see. I see a lot of women say that.
Yeah, now.
A man, you might hear a man. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I hear men say it, but I don't hear them say it as much as women say it. That's facts.
There has been a whole 10, 12-year gap of nothing but a genre of music of hip-hop where we did nothing but disrespect women. Now women are like just embracing what we did. Because we said bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks and this bitch a hoe and she's a hoe and you can't have her and this and that. That's all we said for about 10, 15 years straight in our music. Now they're acting like that and we got a problem with it. We shouldn't have said it
That's still,
if you didn't want that.
that's still
Let's just be real. We can't continue to keep blaming these women that like, did we want them to be that? Because that's all we kept saying. Over
I'm gonna
and
tell you
over.
like this.
Maybe not the everyday man and
I'm
women.
gonna tell you like this.
But on a bigger scale.
I don't know where that went wrong at, because it ain't go wrong with my era like that, because it was on a whole nother level.
the kids.
But
Say our YouTube is repeating your words, so maybe we're up a little too high. Maybe it's echoing or something. I don't know.
But it's the kids. It's the kids. It's always the kids. Because here's the thing. As adults, you probably hear that music and be like, oh, shit. This shit, they lyrical with it. You ain't even pay attention to that. Kids don't understand the lyrics. They can't break it down. So they listen to the words specifically and the beat. That's it. The words specifically and the beat. So it fucks them up.
Yeah.
do you think this true? I had somebody tell me, a female tell me this, that
Said it's
she don't
even?
think that-
So you think it's men and women? Go ahead.
she said that she don't think that men would be whores like they are today if the women carried themselves like they carried themselves back in the day.
That's facts.
You agree with that?
I believe the reason I agree with that because you can't fuck but ain't letting you.
Yeah.
So that goes back to what you were
You
saying.
ain't got no
like,
choice but to respect it.
women,
Yeah.
because they the most powerful creatures,
On the planet.
they got to start respecting themselves. You can't just go off of, just because somebody say you stupid don't mean I'm going to believe I'm stupid because you said
Right.
I'm stupid. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So,
once you continue to treat them, if we're walking around treating them like, I'm not gonna say like queens and walk on water and all this other shit. I'm saying if we was out here treating them with some respect, showing some class and all that on the everyday basis for a couple of years, simp wouldn't be a thing.
But I
It'd
feel
be
what
the
you're saying.
normal.
I feel what you're saying. But if women carry themselves more like women, men will have no choice
But
to work.
men have
Do you feel what I'm
have
saying?
showed them that they do not care. Let's not do that, because women for a very
So
long
in that
time.
case, if you saying that, it go both ways. Is women showing you every day that they do not care?
Okay, that's now.
So this a
No,
both,
it was
this-
before too.
That was
That's not-
before.
it was not.
You right
It
now. I
was.
agree
It
with
was
that.
not.
It's
I'm about to
before
say,
that too. It was
after,
way before that.
After the women's suffrage movement, once that what's
gotta
called
respect
got into
yourself,
place,
man.
that shit, like I said, we can't sit there and we speak on it all the time. The what's called it fucked up the black community a long time ago. When that
Right.
women's movement happened, right? That fucked
Which
up
was
the
a
black
white woman's
exactly. It
movement.
was a white woman's movement,
that
but
black people jumped on.
yes, and that's what fucked us up.
Black women
we
jumped
too
on.
quick to jump on all these
Let's break it down, because we
motherfucking
can't
clubs.
just say. Said the beat and the bait is the Lord. Yeah, the beat is the bait when it comes to music. But let me break down this women's movement for a lot of people that don't know this. So the women's movement thing really started. This is gonna fuck y'all head up. It's gonna sound like I'm talking conspiracy. This is an actual fact. Do your goddamn Googles. The women's movement started because there was a man that was selling cigarettes. He couldn't figure out why his profits were so fucking low. And he realized that women didn't smoke cigarettes. They didn't think it was the cool thing to do. So he was like, okay, so what can I do now? He went out and figured out and talked to some scholars and shit. He got this campaign. You know, the little strong arm women and all of that shit. He started making it cool, taking pictures and shit with the cigarettes and shit. And they bandwagon, they was walking down the street with their cigarettes like it was their torch, their freedom right torch. And that blew up to this whole women right. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. They took the cigarette off of the posters and just put yes, we can and all that. Now they're walking around with these women rights and all that, but all the while they're smoking cigarettes. His number's going up. They believe it's about their rights. He didn't give a fuck about that at all. He just wanted more money to smoke for people to get more cigarettes. They was doing it. That's when the whole Macy's Day Parade got
And you
real
know what's
big.
crazy? Because if you look at
because of
some
that.
old posters, cigarettes was like a popular thing.
That's what
in
it
that
was.
era right
People
there.
think it was
and
because of their
women
women
smoking
rights.
it. It was
Nah.
like made it look
But
sexy.
he just
and-
need more money.
And you right now, I
It's
agree with
crazy
you
how
on that.
they continue with this strategy over and over again because they do it to black people right now. Because think about it, it's it's getting close to that time for elections and shit, right? What we seeing right now on Facebook? Right.
He said, I say we put a pause
you
and
right.
rap for a couple
See
of
a
years
lot
and
of
only
those.
allow R&B.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with that.
When the fuck, like,
What'd he say?
Put a pause and rap for a while and only allow R&B.
And I'll clap to that. Because before I put on
prison
a rap,
system won't allow
before I
that,
put
sir.
on some rap music, I'm gonna listen to some R&B.
You're right.
the prison system
will
won't
not
allow that. They own the rap game.
Oh, we hit.
Yes.
I'm hit.
But at some point, we got to take our power back. We got to take our power back. Now,
But the problem
we
is-
know this music is hot garbage right now.
It's the problem of the kids. It's not adults.
But you know what? Trust me,
Shout out Chili.
it's artists out there that rap about positive stuff, but they're not gonna let them get through the door because that's not what they trying to push. Like the J. Cole's, the Nas, and people like that, Public Enemy, or people that still rapping to this day that's doing concerts
But
overseas.
what I mean
They
by take our power back, I mean like the same
away
way
from the media.
the same way we continue to buy their last name, like we buy the polo. we
It's
buy
gonna
the
be
this
hard
and
to do that.
We support who really has the right mind for your community. Now, I mean, we gravitate to the shit like he said. The beats is the
You
lure
right.
to
I
the
see
shit.
what you going with it.
Turn away from that shit. You do not really need that. Buy this stuff. We really have the power. Now, I mean, the only reason it's popping because we keep buying it.
Right.
We keep going to it. We don't have to do that. We are really powerful. You know what I'm saying? Just take away the shit from them and they got nothing. They would have no
Just
choice.
think about it. I see what you're going with it. Just imagine if everybody just
You gotta get
shut
the-
off all the music and they started listening to Kirk Franklin. I'm just saying, for instance, because it's some positive music. I don't care if nobody believe in it. And
I
what
listen
he's
to Kirk
talking
Franklin.
about is positive. It's love.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't want to spread.
Parents need to be able to spend more time with their kids.
That too.
Because at the end of the day, it's too many outside influences on a kid's mind to be. And then now they got the stupid shit where teachers will realize keep secrets from the fucking
I
parents.
seen a
I
teacher.
think that
Are you
shit
serious,
is
yo?
I seen a
crazy.
teacher
I ain't never heard of that.
bumping Sexy Red in the class of elementary schools. They going ham. She rapping.
But look how
every
young
word.
these teachers is now.
That's true too.
When we had teachers, when we was going to school,
They was always young. They had
was
more
up there.
respect
They was
at
up-
that age.
That too,
The
but
thing about it is your
you
mindset
right.
at that age is like different. They're old to you because you're a kid.
But I'm just looking at it now, and I'm looking. It's a lot of younger teachers in there now.
What I'm saying
You
is,
feel what I'm saying? So
what I'm saying, the young now is different. Like 20s now, in your 20s, you're pretty much acting like a goddamn teenager. Like it seems like ages have changed. I mean, 30-year-olds kind of act like the 20-year-olds. The 20-year-olds act like fucking kids. Like I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Like, let's just be real.
It's too many outside influences, and everybody is, what's the word? Everybody is celebrating failure with each other. And it's easy because as long as I got a group that accepts me for all my fuck ups and everything that I do, I don't got to give a shit.
But just think about it like this. The root of all that is social media.
Yeah.
How the fuck can you cut that off when you have no control over that? When it's iPads, cell phones, all that shit is there.
You can't cut off social
there.
media, but
It's
what
there.
we can do is control what we post on social media. We can't
But that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, because niggas like ignorance.
It's gonna be, and it ain't even just niggas. It's just people in general. It's gonna be hard to do that. Like we fucked.
It was hard for us.
that.
It was hard for us to get to where we are now.
But we gonna have to think of a whole method because we fuck with that.
We got to stop. Yeah,
I'm just being for
having
real.
having a hard path does not mean we don't take that path.
Because the path we going on is hard.
Yeah.
And that path gonna be hard. We gotta choose which hard we're gonna deal with. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of shit that black folks have done. And I'm gonna speak on black folks. There's a lot of shit that we have done that would be considered hard. That if you asked a motherfucker to do today, they probably be like, no, that's too hard for me to think about. But no, that's what you gotta fucking do. Because we gotta survive and we gotta continue. And if we go down this path, we gonna fucking self-destruct. Hard as shit. Because we already are.
We already are.
You see
that's
society,
what I was ready
it's
to say.
fucking falling apart.
There you have it.
Yeah.
That's what I was basically trying to say.
The kids is fucked up. The adults is fucked up. The government's fucked up. Like we at a time now where we got people that's in our government acting like fucking kids on social media.
He said when he was coming up, there was nothing but uplifting and party rap songs. That's a fact.
Right.
It was about teaching and having fun. Yeah, that's a fact.
I agree with that 100%.
He said now the Upper Pilgrims control the rap. That's fucking hilarious. Not the Pilgrims, cuz. That's just
Who's saying all this right
that's
here?
Tilly Mack. Shout out to Tilly, man.
What's up, Tilly?
And remember, let us know where y'all from, man.
Facts.
Drop it in the comments, man. Whatever city, what state you tuning in from, drop it below in the comments. And remember, at 5:15, we will be taking y'all calls. The number will be at the bottom of your screen. It's 301-761-1040 here on Beltway Radio and Beyond. We're going to get a little couple music in, too. But I think it starts inside the household.
Yes.
You're right. Parents should be able to spend more time with their children, but the way the economy is, you got to pick up more hours just to survive. So there's more time that your kid ain't gonna be with you because they spend 8 hours in school.
But it's the design.
It is by design.
It's all by design. Because they notice that like once you control the children, you got it all. First they did it by stopping parents from disciplining them. Then they did it by introducing a whole lot of shit in school and social media. So now it's just like, oh, parents can't really say nothing to me. And then now they're basically making it so the parents are just away from their kids more and more and more.
If you discipline them, you get damn near going to jail. So
Right.
yeah, damn.
So it's basically like you just
And then-
birthing and bringing them here. And
Now
you just
teachers are
take care of
keeping
them and
secrets from parents.
they
Say,
raising them.
well, I don't want to tell the parents that the kid is trans because the parents might abuse them. Say,
the kid ain't.
who the fuck are you to make that decision? Because this my thing is, if I don't know what is going on with my kid, you don't even know if I gonna beat the motherfucker or not. You don't know anything about me. I can
Exactly.
just have a conversation with my kid. I can help them mentally with whatever they're going through. But if you keep it from me, what the fuck can I do?
Right. I agree with that.
Nothing. I can
People
do
have
nothing.
to stop this whine.
It's scary.
Crime mentality. You're beating your kid. Shut the fuck up. Since this whole "don't beat your kid" shit, look at our community. Look at our fucking
It's
community.
fucked up, man.
Kids
It's
hitting
scary as
teachers,
shit.
kids.
I'm talking
school
about
is
Man, I
kids
seen
dying left
I
and
seen
right.
this boy beat the hell out of the security guard at the school, man.
Good God.
And the dude, you can tell he used to know how to throw him back in the day, but he just wasn't.
He was missing.
Yeah, he wasn't
swinging and miss.
He was just missing. He was catching them, man. And I'm like, man, we ain't grow up like that. That ain't happen like that. Because the minute your mom came in that classroom, you straightened the fuck
Yeah.
up.
most definitely.
You ain't have to. You ain't
tell you,
man.
to the point
But
where
now the parent will come to school and fuss teacher out.
no, not me. To the point. Well, I did do that once, but I had a reason to. But
If
now
they
I'm
wrong,
the
they
type
wrong.
I'm the type of person where it's to the point where they're not used to parents coming to the school. When I showed up at the school, it shocked the shit out of the principal. Definitely as a male, I mean, he wasn't expecting that shit. He wasn't expecting that. He was a total fucking liar, so I had to tell him some words, but he wasn't expecting that. He's like, oh shit, she actually got a father that cares. We need more shit like that. Like, all this men ain't shit, women ain't shit. No, man, y'all get together because it ain't about y'all. It's about these next generation. We should be the ones showing them examples, but what great examples do we have to show them? We twerking on the goddamn gram and doing all this shit with the nigga. They doing what you do.
You can't teach. That's what I say. Kids do not do as you say. They do as you do. That's why you can't show your kid an example by failure. You can't.
Gotta be some positive shit.
Because if you show them an example by failure, they're gonna copy your failures.
That's a fact.
They only go off what they see.
That's a
they hear.
fact.
That's how they learn and that's how they growing. They going off what they see and they hear. When you got them parents that's cussing at their kids and shit,
They gonna cuss.
they gonna do the same shit.
That's a fact.
It's just, and they might do it back to you when they get older.
Because
they might try your ass.
you will
too.
meet
You never
people
know.
in life that you can tell that their parents won't own none of that shit.
Right.
I literally, like, I work with a dude. Like, we had a job full of men, but he was like this real Christian dude. Like, everybody else, like, oh, look at this girl with a fat ass. He's like, I don't want to see that. And he walked away. He didn't want to see it. That's just how he is. Like, he had a girlfriend and everything, and he just was that Christian dude that just was like,
Right. Loyal.
that ain't for me. So you can teach people right. You can have a good example. It's all about your self-control.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with
I
everything.
don't know about teaching people right. I'm not really a fan of that. I'm just saying.
This man right here.
I'm true. I'm just saying. Once you learn what it doesn't work, try a different way. That way, they may not work either, though. I don't know what the right way is. I can just always point out what doesn't work. When you bump into that wall and be like, oh, don't do that. Like the way that we're going as black people, that don't work. For me to say I know exactly what works to be cap. But I can just say, hey, let's not do this anymore, and we can try this or try that. Those might fuck up too. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not really a fan of that right wrong.
I'm not talking about teaching as in word wise. I'm talking about teaching as in actions.
Yeah.
Your actions.
Yeah.
Because you can control your actions of, if you, like, I'm not gonna say what is your right. As a man, when you have a family, what is your right?
Yeah.
So you have to live that. Or as the mom, you have to live that right of what you want to portray. That's what I'm saying. Because like you said, there is no right or wrong, because what I believe is right for my kids might be totally fucked up for somebody else.
You say parents and kids have messed up today. No morals, no standards, all self-hate.
And I agree. Facts.
A lot of self-hate.
I'd have seen kids where they was out they did something wrong, right? And a parent will speak up and say something to that child, and they go home get their parent, and the parent ready to fight them. Don't talk to my child like that. I talk. Now, if you was being a mother, you'd have been out here watching your child, and you'll be out here correcting them to the point that somebody else's mother don't have to do it. But it's so fucked up that the fucking kids, the parents will get mad at the person that say something to their child and be ready to fight the
She
fucking
need to
person.
go down their street.
And
He
talk
need
to
to go
them.
down their street.
It's crazy.
And shake that other parent's hand and say thank you for teaching my child a lesson.
Right, that's how it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed
You know
to
what
be.
the problem is? It's too many kids with resentments from their childhood that never learn their lessons.
Yeah, I agree
That's the
with that.
problem. It's too many kids who are parents right now that went through life never learning their lessons. So what happened was, now that they are parents, they got this mindset, well, I didn't like when that happened to me, so that's not going to happen to my kid, even though that was a good fucking thing to happen.
Oh yeah. See, when
Because
I
I've
was growing
seen
up,
it.
when I was growing up, it wasn't I never seen no parent get mad at another parent, even if they child fought. You never seen that when I was coming up. You ain't see the parent ready to fight the other parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have that shit now. You got corrected back then. I don't give a fuck who it was. If it was adult, you had respect when you spoke, and it was yes ma'am, yes sir. And you had fucking respect, and they had permission to whoop your ass, and your parents ain't gonna say nothing to them. If you was wrong, you was wrong.
Right.
They ain't got that shit now.
It's sad, man, because what do you do? Because you can't even tell these adult, like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I just be picking on women and nothing like that. But these are different women these days.
Yeah, it's not all women. When we speak it for women, You're not
I
speaking
do
for all
think that
women.
men are to blame. A lot of men are
You're
to
not
blame for
speaking
that
for all women. No, some people you got blame for themselves because how you carry yourself and got respect for yourself will be the type of people you will allow to attract.
No, that is true. What
That
I'm
is
saying
what
is,
it is.
what I'm saying, that part is true. What I'm just saying is,
I ain't blaming you.
when you have a bunch of dudes, like I said, in music for years, keep calling them bitches, saying they hoes. All the music videos show.
But you can't blame all
the
men for
music
these
videos
entertainers because that's a
show
whole nother
You know what else is a problem?
little clothes.
That's a whole nother
little
group.
this.
It was the mentality that we all carried that it's just music. You can't blame the music. You gotta blame the parents. That was a mentality that everybody had. Every time you try to say some hell, even down to when Lil Nas X had his interview, say, fuck them kids. I don't
did.
gotta be
He
no
did say that.
role model. This is my music. Yes, we all have freedoms and everything, but like I said, just because you can don't mean you should.
Facts.
Just because you can don't mean you should, and that's the problem in society now. Everybody believes because I can do
I knew
this.
that boy wasn't gay when he came out.
I said that too.
I said that nigga ain't gay.
Who?
Lil
Lil
Nas
Nas.
X. I said they paying that boy, man.
You know what?
It's a whole.
That's true though, because
construct.
they had an interview, and they caught him on camera, right? Because they
He tweeted,
what came
saying-
out. Somebody tweeted him and told him to act like he was gay. You know what I mean? I guess he was acting too
No, that he
masculine.
got paid for that.
Yeah, but the look on this nigga face fucked him up. Like you
Remember-
could tell he was being controlled.
Remember the day he got signed?
He was being controlled.
Look at the
man.
day that he got signed. On that same day, on his Twitter account, he said, "I guess I'm gay now." That's what he wrote up there. I'm like, oh, that boy is not gay, but it's a whole plan to do all of it. Not that they want more gay people.
I don't think that
just
was
that-
to damage nobody
it's
else.
all
That was
about-
more for he did that more for himself. That's what I'm taking out of
No,
that.
gimmicks don't last long. He
Man,
said that long time ago.
I
Gimmicks
think
don't last long.
gimmicks is the worst thing you can ever have because
Like-
the thing it's a hype value that gets old really quick.
Yeah, it don't
It's the
last
same
long.
thing. Like, don't get me wrong, Lizzo was cool, but her whole gimmick fell the fuck off
Yeah,
because
'cause-
it's just like you can't just go off a gimmick like I'm a big girl that's confident. Like you gotta have
Good music.
Right.
It's
That's
the same
when
thing.
talent
Just like
come into
Yeah.
effect then.
talent will
People
always
gonna get bored,
prevail.
but I'm fat and I love it.
It will.
thing.
Even though they pushing it to the back, it's gonna always
Just like
come to the
Sexy
light.
Red. Sexy Red's ain't gonna last long.
Nope.
She not.
Nope.
That's sad right there. That one hurt me right there.
Because even like when you don't really
How old is that girl?
I don't know.
Sexy Red. She got to be like 19 years old. They got that girl
She
dressing.
ain't no damn 19, yo. She older than that.
If she is 19,
I mean, I know
not
she
no-
look like
she
she
not
she
no
been
18.
look.
She
She been
not no
smoking
18.
Newport 1000
Yeah,
her whole life.
she look like she in her 40s, yo.
She-
No
Somebody
bullshit.
tell me how
she
old.
literally look
And
like
she look like
Sexy
she
Red
drank
is, man.
straight Hennessy
I
straight.
was gonna say she look like
Straight.
if you eat a pussy
And
and
smoke
tastes
Black and
like
Mild.
fucking Hennessy and Black and
And
Mild.
Black and Mild.
No,
That's-
fuck that.
Okay,
E and
okay, so
J and Black and Mild.
Y'all leave that girl alone.
That old Urkel jerk.
She do that. So she's 25, but
All right, I was ready to say, I know she older than that.
she's 25.
Whole like she
but
tastes like a
come on,
Mickey.
look how they got that girl. Man. She don't even. I'm not messing with y'all, man.
He said smell like a hotel room with cigarettes you can smoke in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not going to lie.
She looks uncomfortable. She looks uncomfortable.
Ain't no uncomfortable nothing because you comfortable to, man, come on, bro.
She
No,
look
no,
like
no,
Tracy
no.
I
Morgan
seen
in
a-
fucking Longest Yard. That's what she looked like.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you mean, back freckle.
Oh, shit. Thugger. Ooh, man.
What up, T Wayne, man? But
Damn, bro.
no, see, but that's another issue, just like that.
Man, she was just twerking at a football game, a high school
Yeah,
football
I
game.
get it.
Kids and everything out
another
there, man.
issue.
Come
If
on,
we
bro.
do not save our babies from these, and we can tell that the industries is doing that to this child. Okay, she's not a teenager, but we can tell. Look at her before, and look at her now. Look at her before and look at her now. That is not her character. And if we're gonna continue to say she needed this, she needed that, well, you have a 25-year-old and that flashing millions in your face, well, you probably would do it too. What I'm saying is, if we can save them from these industries, they don't have to go down this road, because when they go down that road, they influence our little girls. And then our little girls, they may not do it in your face, but when they go to school, they all in the bathroom, doing all this shit right together. That it just is what it is. We have to get them away from these so-called jail-run industries. We have to. Or we can continue to joke the shit out of her, even though she is uncomfortable doing that shit. You can see it.
I don't see nothing. I see Young Thug.
She do look like Young.
I don't
give
see
you that
nothing, none of that.
I give you that.
My
Come on,
problem
bro.
is everything. Like I said, It's all about what a person is willing to sell their soul for. So I can't control that. What you willing to sell your soul for is not something that I can control.
And that's what a lot of them do.
Young guys.
That's what a lot of them do.
No.
Ain't nobody making you do that. You put yourself in that situation.
Young mindset, but I got a question for you right now. Let's say you 19.
Have you ever been offered any type of million?
So you 19 and somebody
I've
offer
been
you
offered
millions, you
deals
gonna go
I
up
turned
there in a
down, but I ain't
thong?
even gonna speak on them.
What's your mindset
just
at
was
19?
weird.
Would you have gone up there in a thong if they offered you
hell
$1 billion?
No.
I'd have been
So I
offered
say
deals. I wouldn't do it. It's
all
weird.
about
Weird
what
shit.
you are willing to sell your soul for. Because there's girls right now that could have had money right now. They not selling feet pics. They not selling this because that is just they values.
But listen, appreciate everybody for this conversation.
that bell over here, I'd have rung that.
Conversation's getting long-winded. But appreciate everybody for pulling up. King Stable as always, man. King Smoke, King City.
Bang, bang.
This
King
dude is
Smoke.
identity theft in the motherfucker.
King
today.
City, King Smoke, man. Though, man.
What he took your name?
Took your name again. And remember, 5:15, we'll be taking everybody calls, but we got to move on. We got to get into some Smoke University, man. Hope you got a good one for us today. Let's hear a little
Say
music,
classes
yo. Let's hear a
in
little music.
session.
Yeah. This grown man music. We toasting over here. Hey, put your yak in the sky, my nigga. Don't pour it out, lift it high, my nigga. Real, recognize real. I tell you how I feel. Raise them glasses to the sky for the days we couldn't build. Yak in the sky. Hey, put your yak in the sky.
Yak in the sky.
Yak in the sky.
Yeah.
Hey, put your yak in the sky.
Put your yak in the sky.
Yeah, to the sky, toward the stars as I'm reaching those. Success in every moment, a moment feel like I'm reaching goals. Vibing with a vibe, loving everything in motion. And she's so bad, I swear the blindest of blind would notice. Watching her dance around while Aaliyah on. Got me hoping she could rock the boat to Aaliyah's song. Whatever she be on, seems that we be on.
Class is in motherfucker session. Welcome to Smoke University, y'all. So, I got a kind of a big thing to go on, but it's a word that I like to always go back to today, but I think it's a topic that we need to talk about with everything that we was talking about earlier.
This word better be big.
Accountability.
Okay.
Accountability.
It's not really a big word.
They ain't doing talking about big topic.
Gotcha.
Accountability. Big
You know,
topic.
I'm a words guy, so you gonna hit me with the big word.
Look, I ain't got all that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask Auntie Bev. But accountability is a big one in the world because it's something that a lot of people lack nowadays. And I think that's the biggest killer of the black community, of the population in general, is nobody has to be accountable anymore. Everything is just me. I don't gotta take accountability. This is just who I am, so I don't gotta take accountability for my actions. Can't just say that. Because at the end of the day, we control our actions every day. We control every action we do. And the perfect thing, I heard this in a song. I can't tell what song it is. It said, you hear every word you say first.
Yeah, because you think it before you say it.
You hear every word you say first. So you are in control of what you do. You know what you're going to do. Hell, it's been times where even when you snap off and you be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that after you said it, you knew you was going to do it beforehand.
You made the choice.
You made that choice because you had a choice. You had said, do I need to snap or need to be calm? You made that choice to say, no, fuck it. I'm going to snap. So every choice you make, and hell, I can say in my life, there's a lot of shit that I done fucking made some dumbass decisions. This is my choices. I did it. I fucked up. And I got to take that. But that's what people need to do. You have to accept that you fucked up because now it's so much unaccountability. You will literally see people say, oh, this person fumbled me. They fucked up when they left me. They did this so-and-so. They didn't know what they had. Maybe they did and you won't shit.
Or you just wasn't right for them.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can't not be accountable of everything. You cannot blame
And you
everybody.
can't say that because some people just not right with themselves.
You cannot
So it
blame.
forces
You
a wall,
cannot
too?
blame everybody.
You gotta be
for
right
your
with
actions.
yourself.
That's what it is. You have to be accountable because, like you said earlier, we was talking about the moon and shit. You can't blame other things always.
Yeah.
If it is a so and so, like that is that person's fault, but you always have to take into account what you did in that situation, even if it's some shit that you allowed to happen to you. You always have to take those things into account. Say, damn, this person's fuck, but I have to make sure that I don't allow this to happen again, because you will continue to make the same fucking mistake if you never take accountability.
How
I
come?
agree with
How
that.
come? How come? I know that we're talking about life mistakes and when in the word of accountability, but in your university, I have a question for the what do we call yourself, a professor?
Professor,
Professor?
look, Doctor Professor.
I don't know what the hell just happened, but in the word of accountability, how come we only take accountability for negative things, and we're not allowed to take accountability for great things? And the reason I say that is, soon as something great happens in your life, is thank you, God. Why can't I thank my damn self? Why
You know
does
what?
he get the good? Now, I'm not saying you can't
That's a
be
good-ass fucking
religious
point.
and none of the stuff like that. I'm just saying, why can't I thank myself for a change?
That's a
Why,
good ass
that's
fucking
why when I
point.
accomplish something good, I gotta say thank you, God. And then when I do something bad, it's like, you did that. Wait a minute, I did both of these motherfucking things. Why is that?
You right.
Yep, that's a fucking fact. Because real talk, I believe that's why a lot of people be like fucked up in the head, because they put this. Not say that they don't put themselves on the same pedestal. Cause you made, like I said, we go about and everything. You made it his image. You just as amount of greatness as he is when it comes to your life.
And I heard that before too. Somebody was telling me that.
So if you gonna go through your life thanking God, you gotta thank you too, because you did it too.
Yeah,
You did it. He gave you the strength. You did it.
yeah,
That go back to last week when I said I'm proud of myself and I pat myself on the back.
Yep.
yeah.
You have to. You have to. And I don't give a fuck if it's a little thing. If you hadn't cleaned your room in 2 months and you got up today and cleaned that motherfucker, pat yourself on the back.
Nasty fucker.
People go through shit. So I ain't, but like I
How
said,
many people do, but for 2 damn months?
2 months you ain't clean the room, you
This
know.
nigga say 2 damn months. That's 8 weeks. That's a long time.
I'd have been a while. I'd been a while, but I don't know about 2 months.
But shit, like just little shit. You fucking your ass didn't get on social media for a few hours after you was addicted for a while. Pat yourself on the back. Little steps, little shit. It always matters, because if you keep beating yourself down for the big shit and never look at the little shit, you will always feel like you failing. And to be real, we gonna go a little personal in this Smoke University this week. That was my motherfucking problem in life for a while. I didn't pat myself on the back for none of the good shit that I did do. And I only ever focused on what was the next task and how fucked up the situation was. So even when I did accomplish something, it was always on to the next fucking thing. And I'm just like, well, now I'm failing at this, so I got to fix this right the fuck now, or I'm fucked up. And then when the shit don't happen like that, I end up fucking spiraling every fucking time. And I can admit that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and people have to stop, looking for outside applause. You know what I'm saying? When you do something good and nobody notices, don't feel bad. You feel good about you.
Yeah.
Right.
Just because they didn't notice, so fucking what? They got so much going on, they're not meaning to not notice. They're trying to notice their own shit.
And this another thing, because I used to do it. Listening to
Accountable was a very good-
listen to family and other people. Don't let them tell you what to do with your life. You can get advice from them, but don't let them lead your life. Like, I think you should do this, or you shouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this if Nah, fuck all that. Do what's best for you.
Do what's best for you.
That's how I feel about that. Because I know a lot of people
I'm
that
about to say,
be,
because you can listen
right.
and take it into account. So when you do go do what you gonna do, you can say, all right, I got this on the back end. So I know I might can do these things and shit. Something might come up that they said.
Yeah.
Something might come up that they said. And I said, you gotta listen, but like you said, you gotta lead your life. Because
Right.
you're the only one in this motherfucker.
Because you got some that'll be like, because I used to be like that. I ain't like that now. But you got some that'll be like, damn, because you got the family members that be like, oh, I wouldn't do this way. Because I wouldn't do this way. Or I wouldn't move here. Or I wouldn't do this job. Nah, do what's best for you that you feel like
The
that's good for you.
key in that
You feel
sentence
what I'm
is
saying?
I. They're saying that I wouldn't do it like this. you ain't them.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
maybe they wouldn't. Matter of fact, maybe doing that would not work for them. They're telling
Right.
the truth. But if you're doing it and it's working, so what? Now, if you're doing it and they're telling you, and it's fucking up shit, and they're telling you don't do it, and you still do it, and then you made that choice, and don't be mad at the world. Like you said, be accountable at your fuck-ups.
Right. Right.
It's just that simple.
Exactly. And also be accountable when somebody, like you said, when somebody actually does call you on your shit. Now, it's hard. It's hard because a lot of times we don't like to admit that we fuck up. But when somebody call you on your shit, sometimes you gotta take that shit on the chin, my boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Stand on it.
Dwayne Perry said, nothing is easy. We have to stop accepting BS and just because, what the fuck did you write, cuz? Nothing is easy. We just have to stop accepting BS just because it's fixing it may be hard. Yeah, because nothing is, I believe maybe two Smoke University lessons ago, that was your main topic when you was like, nothing is easy.
No.
Everything is fucking hard. Fucking up is hard. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean?
It's hard as shit because at the end of the day, if you broke, life is hard.
Right.
Getting money is hard. But if you broke, life is hard.
Right.
One will have a better outcome than the other, though. So, like you said, you have to choose which hard you willing to deal with. That's it. If you're willing to deal with,
You know, I always got a debate for you, sir.
it's all right, good. I'm here for it.
I know he ready. That's why he's sitting like
I'm
that.
here for it.
I heard you say something, sir.
Go ahead, say
Oh,
it.
You
shit.
said if you're broke, it's hard. If you're a materialistic type of person, if you're broke, it's hard. I'm under the assumption as the more you elevate in life financially, the more hard it is financially. Now, happiness comes whether you're rich or poor.
Yep.
That's all about what your mind state is. Because the more money you have, there's more shit to stress about. For sure. A broke thing does not determine happiness whatsoever. So hard.
I had this conversation with my father last night. It
depends.
don't.
It do.
Because I know motherfuckers.
I know more rich people that blew their brains out from suicide. They were not happy.
Man, I done met people that was sleeping on the streets and they was happy as a motherfucker.
Happy than a
And I'm like,
motherfucker.
what the fuck is you so happy? They
That's
happy
a mind
as a
state.
motherfucker. I'm telling you,
People
bro.
got in this thing where if you don't get this American dream of house, picket fence, dog in the car in the driveway, that ain't making it. That ain't what was making it for them. This person just wants to live with this girl right here, and they don't give a fuck if they live on the bench. Long as they together, they don't give a fuck.
The happiest motherfuckers
don't
in the
care.
world, cuz.
You
Everything
know what I'm
around
saying?
them.
Like,
It's a fact.
Yeah.
You got people that live in the woods, happy as shit.
Tents and shit. I'd have met people like that. I'd have seen them just meeting people that I done went to school with that I know people that's
How about
homeless on
this?
the streets. And they happy as a motherfucker.
There's a better term
You
than
feel what I'm saying? So
if you don't meet your dream in life and you don't go towards that goal, then you broke.
Broke
So you said if you don't
financially.
reach
Mindset. The mindset. If we
you don't
going by
reach your-
mindset,
Oh,
if you
shit.
don't go for your goals and what you're going out to meet, because like you said, success for everybody is different. So if you don't go for what you're looking for, that's when you fail. That's what we were talking about last time. That's when you
and realize that, say if, because this didn't happen a bunch of times, say if you have a dream and in your path to achieving that dream, you stumbled upon a new dream. And you're actually better at that new dream. You didn't even know you can do it until you start trying to do this thing. And because you had to do it so much, you're like, damn, I'm actually good at this. Dream a new goddamn dream.
Yeah.
Go do that. I mean, make it easier on yourself. Do something new. Nobody's going to judge. Well, they might judge you. Who cares?
Right.
You got to live for you. You go in the casket by your goddamn self.
yeah. Shit, you come in the world by your damn self.
Another fun fact. People out there that's listening, we're going to say this live. If you know my old lady, you know what I mean, and I die, and they put me in the casket, fuck her up. I'm not getting put in no ground for nobody. Period. Cremate me. I don't give a fuck if y'all stuff me and put me on the couch, but you're not putting me in the ground. You're not putting me in the ground.
I ain't stuff you put in the couch though.
You can't put me on the couch, cuz.
No.
Hey, I told you we gonna get an 18 wheeler and put him in the front seat.
Your ass being
That just had a side door open. Everybody
Maybe
just
like
walk up
this.
to you like this.
Brr, brr.
He's still holding the horn like this on that motherfucker.
Broken poor are two different things. I'm gonna need you to elaborate that on Perry. Broken poor are two different
But you know what?
ratings.
I had this conversation with my father last night. I was telling him like, because he was talking about it depends on.
Don't
your
fuck her up,
happiness.
'cause I'm gonna have to come back and
He
hunt
said
you.
he was what he was trying to say. It depends. Your happiness depends on your financial state, And I was like, no.
No, it don't.
Because you cannot have nothing
Yeah.
and be happy as a motherfucker. It ain't got nothing to do
The
with it.
happiest we done been in our lives so far is when we was kids. We have a goddamn dollar. We
That's
was
what
running
I-
around
that's
on the
what I was sitting
playground having a ball, happy as shit. Ain't have nothing.
I say it in my song, the old days is the
Happiness
best
come with what you worry about.
because you ain't had no worries.
Yeah. So if you ain't worrying about, oh, my neighbor got a new car and now my car ain't looking so good. If you ain't worrying about stuff like that, you can be happy.
And that go back to what you say.
s-
Life is just life when you turn into an adult. Because now you got stuff to worry about.
I
You got
seen the
responsibilities and shit.
motherfucking post. The girl said, "Who the fuck decided to invent a fucking economy? We was literally frolicking through flowers, eating berries. Who the fucked it up?"
Well, that was the first, that goes back to if you believe in the Bible or whatever, that's what killed Jesus. I mean, and I don't want to take this subject away from the university because accountability was a real thing. I'm not going to say it because it sounds racist. Never mind.
I
Accountability,
kind
let's
of
go.
figured what you was going to go, but
Yeah.
Don't be talking about the Wahite tribe.
The Wahite tribe is hilarious. But I'm just saying,
man.
like, what people, like, definitely what we say it now, this is most white people I've ever been around in my entire life because we grew up in Norfolk. So, not really around like that. I probably had 2 people in my entire school from fucking elementary, middle to part of my high school that I moved in in the high school I seen white folks. But it was like weird. So when they would like go to church, I'm like, well, I'm around a lot of white people. I'm not gonna go around the white church because I'm like, it don't make sense to me how they killed Jesus and I'm supposed to go look at their face.
It's crazy. The people that killed Jesus,
They're not accountable for that shit.
they own the biggest church.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pope.
Man. Yeah, you right.
The Pope.
You right.
He was part of that.
But this pope that it is now, I mean, he ain't do it, but a pope started slavery. Why would I be down with that? But anyways, we're going away from the university.
Shit, that's
man.
accountability 1 to 100. They ain't got no goddamn accountability. They go put a picture of the nigga they killed right on their goddamn shit. Just he died right there for all sins. After you killed him, he ain't died for all sins. You murdered him.
Oh, shit. Man,
That's a fact.
That's
though.
facts, though. Get no
another
realer
thing-
than that, man.
You know another thing? The other 2 dudes besides Jesus gets no love. There were 3 people crucified that
Yeah,
damn
it
day.
was. It was.
All we talk about is Jesus. I know they get no love.
I mean, one of them was a thief though.
The fuck that mean?
He won't.
You
really
ain't never
doing
stole
shit.
nothing in
Man,
your life.
everybody stole
You ever
something.
think you
cuz.
never stole nothing in your
Everybody
life?
stole something.
Hey,
man.
but the thing about it is,
Okay, you ever stolen anything in your life?
okay,
You have, right? So
Yeah.
if no one showed up at your funeral, like, well, I wouldn't.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm pretty sure their family was heartbroken at that crucifixion. But at the same time, I guarantee it was probably 100 people that died the day that Martin Luther King died, but I guarantee you didn't give a fuck about them.
Damn,
Yeah, he said non-violent.
you got a point there. You got a point there. We
That's real shit.
We went off guard.
That's real shit.
Okay, I got to be accountable for my bullshit ass statement. That's true. And y'all remember, tune in, man. 5:15. We will be taking your calls with the community meeting with my man Vessel, and then we bringing back the community spotlight. We ain't did it in like at least about month and a half, 2 months, know what I mean? But we got some black businesses that we got to shine a light on. And remember, it's not just about black businesses, man. We have been shouting out mostly black business, but it's about the small people. Know what I mean? We're a small people, and we have to make it bigger. To sum up your community meeting, man, I mean your university.
To some
How
of
was
my
you in the class, man?
university, I would like to say to all my folks out there, I'm going to give y'all some homework. That's how I'm going to summarize this shit. Just homework. Go look back on some shit you weren't accountable for. Don't get me wrong, don't look back too far. Don't look back too far. But look at your recent decisions and choices and see how much that you have caused and work on you. Because at the end of the day, nobody can love you more than you. Truly. Nobody can care for you more than you. You are the person that's going to bring you the rest of your life. So you have to make sure that you is good. Because if your car fucked up, you ain't gonna get to work. So you gotta take care of you and be accountable for everything you do, because at the end of the day, that's how you know what's broken and what you need to fix. Because there's nothing wrong with having broken moments or broken times or broken mindsets, because we're human. Emotions is a human thing. That's why, like, just talking about the man-woman thing, there's no such thing as a female and male emotion. We all feel the same shit.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. So feel your emotions, know your accountability, know who you are, and love yourself. So that's my homework for you.
Yes, Lord.
You
Say rank.
any response? We
He
can't
just
ring
said
his
he just
bell
said
yet.
a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
I would say that I heard this before. I think I maybe said this a while back, but I heard this guy say, if you was to give a car, somebody say, hey, you can pick any car in the world. Doesn't matter. Lamborghini, G-Wagon, doesn't matter. You only get one car, but this will be the only car you ever have until the end of time. You would take care of that motherfucker every day. I'm talking about you would make sure you look under the hood. You would do all of these things. That's what we have to do with our lives, because we only get one of these. We don't look at it like that. We don't treat it that way. I know I don't. Not every day. I mean, shit, I just had McDonald's today, and I know that shit poison.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Probably get some.
But it is what it is. We have to. Somebody get some more. But we have to treat our lives just like that one car that we would have. I mean, we would check that oil all the time. We got to go do that. We have to start reevaluating our lives and stop looking at so many other people and be like, well, I'm like this because when I was 12, this person did that to me. When I was 21, this dude did this or this girl did that. All right, them years has passed. What are you doing with your life today?
Yep.
Because that's the only thing we have is our next steps. What I just said, my last sentence is gone. There's nothing I can do about it anymore. All I have is the next step. That's
People
it.
got to understand that it's character development. Life is character development. I said we done all read some books where the main character would do some fucked up shit, but he had to do that to get it going, because there's a lot of times people don't understand strength comes from struggle.
Yep.
The more you hammer the iron, the stronger it get. That's just how it go. So if you never had nothing happen to you and you go through your whole life with nothing happen to you damn near to you 40, you have one fucked up thing happen to you, you'll crack immediately.
Right. I agree with that.
That's a fact. Appreciate everybody, man, once again for pulling up, whether you're on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. No, we're not live on Instagram, are we? Are we live on Instagram? No. YouTube, Beltway Radio and Beyond.com, the radio itself. But we're going to move things along, man. We're going to change the little things. We're going to get straight into motivation with a bang. Know what I mean?
Dude, I know we was jumping straight
there.
there.
We jumping straight to it because we got to make room for our community spotlights later on. So what's your motivation for the day? Well, let's get some music with your motivation for a second. Let's get some music, man. Let's get some
Take a
tunes,
shot.
man. Let's get some tunes, man. And make sure y'all download that Cognac and Moscato.
I once had the love I fought for and got defeated, and then I switched it up, feeling like I didn't need it. Even remember them times that I would talk to Jesus, if nothing more than for a reason to believe in that forever love. But every time the thought would creep in, I closed my mind from both believing and receiving. And just when I thought that book of love was closed, was the moment that you opened the door. She might be a keeper, she might be a keeper, but pain from the past keep us both from even reaching. Oh well, maybe we won't, then again maybe we will. I'm just hoping she a 12 out of 12, a 12 out of dozen, a 12 out of dozen. I'm hoping that this effort isn't really all for nothing. A 12 out of dozen, a 12 out of dozen. Hoping we can be more than what we used to think that love is. I once heard at times love's a lonely road. You see the end, just be sure you picked up a few
What's up?
things
What's
as
up?
you go.
It's your boy Bang with the motivation speech. You know what I mean? Today I really didn't have nothing planned, so this come off the brain. You know, I like coming off the brain with shit. But this is for like the ones I say this to the men. I had this conversation yesterday. If anybody was watching my live, and I was talking about the ones that got family and kids and they in a relationship. Like, man, go to work go home. The ones that's hanging out in the streets and shit like that, go to work and go to fuck home and build with your family and make memories. That's what life is about. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? I know some dudes that still hang out there in these streets. Like, man, go home, go to work, go home, build with your family, do shit with your family, build with your family. Fuck them dudes out on the streets. Build with your family, and I'm telling you, you'll live a long life. Stay to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gotta hang in packs, because I know dudes that I used to hang out with in the streets and they still out there, motherfucker. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the kids that you the bread in this world that's doing the same thing you doing, man. Go to fuck work, go home and build with your family, bro. Ain't nothing in these motherfucking streets. Nothing at all. It's death out here. That's what's out here. I know, because I'd have been out there. Still out here a little bit, but I'm more to myself now. But build with your family, bro. That's what it's all about. Ain't nothing in these motherfucking streets. Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing sitting around somebody that's doing the same shit every day? And you got a whole family sitting at the house, your girl blowing your phone up, asking you where you at, and you ain't doing shit but sitting out there smoking a blunt with your friends out there. Doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Take your motherfucking ass home, bro. Go play with your fucking kids, bro. Roll around the floor with your kids, watch some cartoons, man. Do what you do. You can always step outside, smoke a J at your own motherfucking house.
Facts.
I'm being for real, bro. Ain't shit out here, man. And this coming from somebody that did it. I done hung out in these motherfucking streets. I done seen the good and the bad, from fucking Southern Maryland to motherfucking Baltimore City. I done seen the shit. So, like, man, fuck that shit, man. Go home to your kids, man. That's all the motivation I got for y'all today, man. Build with your family.
Let's get it. Let's get a round of applause, man.
Build,
let's get a round of applause.
Right? Build with your family. Go home to your family and make memories, because that's what life is about.
That's all we have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done.
That's all we can leave.
That's all you can leave.
Memories.
And it's crazy you said that, because I've been saying this shit for a long time now. I told everybody that I, like, even with my friends, I'm saying I'm tired of doing shit with everybody that I can do at home.
Right.
I'm tired of,
Right.
like, if we ain't, I don't care, we go to the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we gotta do something, because just smoking, I can smoke at the house.
And you know why I say this shit? Because I'm going through, like, I had the memories where I was, and that was the best part. Like, I hung out in the streets too, and that's where I fucked up with a lot of shit in a couple of relationships, because I was out in the streets doing wild shit. But my kids at the house, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, I had the memories where I'm with my kids and we and me and they mom together and we doing shit like that. And that shit gone, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because I wanted to play out in the motherfucking streets. So now reality showing me, like, I ain't depressed or nothing like that. It's a learning experience, and I had to go through this shit so I can teach y'all that shit. I had the knowledge to teach y'all that shit. Like, man, that ain't where it's at.
I want to speak on the memory part of your motivation for a second. I understand this to the working class. To the ones that's still in the streets, do exactly what the fuck he's saying. Get your ass. Definitely. Man, you 25 and above. I'm going to say 20. Yeah, I'm going to say 25 and above. You can make your mistakes, whatever. But 25, get the fuck.
I'm talking about the fathers that get off from work.
Yeah.
Come home, wash up real quick, get
and
dressed,
leave.
probably spend like 15 minutes in the house real quick, and they gone, and the woman sitting at the house with the kids and shit, and she blowing your phone up where you at, and you, oh man, go the fuck home, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna say this to the working class though. When he said this memories thing, it's a fact. It comes a time where, do you want stuff or do you want the memories? Because me, I work 12 hours a day. I'm always gone. I pretty much see people saying hello when they going to school and good night when they going to bed. Most of the time, they already in bed by the time the fuck I get home. Just keeping it stacked. But sometimes I feel like I should take today to fuck off. Because I'm not making no memories with them. My job pretty much remember me more than my fucking family. Know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to take that choice and be like, I know, not saying hinder your rent or nothing like that. Maybe you should save better or something. But sometimes you just have to take that time. You know how females say, I need me time? Take some family time sometimes. Yes. And you don't have to have money to have a family time.
Family game night.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be more active with your fucking family, bro.
Like shit, we got Netflix
Like,
now.
go home, and it ain't even. It's not. And I ain't just saying the dudes do it. The females, you got some females that do that too, but it's rare that you have them doing that. It's mostly the men. I see the men doing the shit. I'm speaking for the men right now. I ain't speaking for the female. I'm speaking for the men. Like, you got a whole fucking family at home, man. Ain't shit out in these motherfucking streets. You looking, you chasing the trash out in the streets, and you got a whole queen home with your kids.
Yeah.
Like, she blowing your phone up and she texting you, she give a fuck.
Yeah.
She weren't.
It's when the phone calls stop.
You right. When they
Yep.
stop and she don't give a fuck and you going out, you doing you, she's doing her too.
Don't nothing hurt worse than when the castle that you built fuck up.
Right.
When the castle that you built get destroyed, that is the worst
And
feeling
just
in
like,
the
and it
world.
go back to memories. Them fucking memories gonna mean anything than any other thing that you own, whether it's fucking your favorite watch, your favorite chain, your whatever, your favorite TV show. That shit don't mean shit. The memory with your fucking family is what matters the most.
Let us know in the comment, what's your favorite memory that you had with your family growing up? Not the family you created now, because we all have, definitely when you get older, you create new families. With your family growing up, what's your favorite memory?
That's why I like to
with your
spend like my grandmother. I ain't gonna lie. When I knew she was getting up in age, well, I've been around my grandmother anyway. But when I knew she was getting sick, I was there. You know what I mean? The memories, I can tell you 1,000 memories about her. Many conversations we'd have had.
Now I know this is touchy because your grandmother just passed away. If you had to just pick one, it was like, damn, that day or that moment was like, I mean, it always something that just always just pop in your mind crazy. Like for me, like my grandma stayed here.
I
And
can
I
tell
mean,
you one.
I believe when grandma is 95, 96, something like that, it's not even a moment. Is that smell of bacon?
Memory.
Now I mean, you smell bacon and coffee in the morning. You come to her house, and you always smell it. Even when I smell coffee now, I think of my grandma's house. Now I mean, because I know she got the bacon and coffee on. She about to watch the soaps. She about to watch some stories. Now, I sit down, know what the fuck going on the screen, but I'm sitting down watching it with her. Now I mean, I think of that every single time.
My memory, right? I'll never forget. And this was probably like a couple years ago. I don't smoke weed in front of my grandmother because I got respect for her. But I couldn't hide it in time, and she came out there, and I turned around, and she's standing with her hands on her hip like this. And she was like, "What is you doing?" I said, "Grandma, I'm gonna be real with you." I had to break it down to her. I said, "It's not crack. It's not none of that." I said, she was like, "Well, what do it do to you?" She sat down. I was like, "Well, it just make you sleepy, it make you eat. It helps with it. It helps with medical too." And I just broke it down to her. She was like, she respected that, but I still didn't smoke in front of her. But she sat there and laughed at me. I was like, "Grandma," I said, I was very hot. I was in the midst of doing this, and I turned around. She's standing like this. I was like, "Oh." She looked at me. "What is you doing?" I said, "Grandma, I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm just gonna keep it real with you." I say, "It's weed." She said, "I know what it is." I say, "I'm just letting you know. It ain't crack. I'm just letting you know." But the memories, like I said, the memories is what means the most of anything that's in your life.
Parents, but it's too many to think
like
about.
it's so
right
many people don't even know. The memories with your family mean the most.
Mm-hmm. That's why when let's say things happen, like somebody passes. That's why the thing that most floods your mind.
The memories is what you built. That's what it's for. That's what it's for.
Stuff that you ain't
That's
think
what,
about in a long
that's,
time.
but that's
Shit,
what it's for. Because if you didn't build the memories, you wouldn't have that.
Yep. Because I
You feel
remember
what I'm saying?
earliest memories with she was my great grandma. Was around her my whole childhood. Like earliest memories, I can always remember me like going downstairs, like making the oatmeal and coffee and shit. We come upstairs and watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. Favorite show. She always say, "Oh, what's her old name? Muriel."
Yeah, man. It's just like when I see seagulls and I hear the seagulls in the morning. I think of my grandma, not my great grandma I was just talking about, but my mom's mom. I think of her every single time because she stayed out the park. And anybody that's in Norfolk know about the park. Now I mean, they're everywhere. But in the morning, that cool breeze coming through the house, and out the park, them walls is brick. It's cool as fuck in the house. Now I mean, and you just hear them seagulls in the morning. Something about it make me. I think about it every single time. Let me know y'all memories, man. Let me check. I be forgetting about y'all.
That's those
I ain't forgetting
memories.
about y'all YouTube family, man. I think that's our newest live partners. Now I mean, it's YouTube. I be forgetting to shout y'all out. So remember, 5:15. We got 10 minutes. We will be taking y'all calls. The phones will be down at the phone number will be down at the bottom. I'm gonna put it in the chat as well. It's 301.
What's up, Karen? I see you sending the love through.
We will take y'all calls for the community meeting.
Nothing about the
With my
memories.
man Vessel.
We gotta like you said, we got like when you was talking about taking things off, y'all. We gotta start like just playing some shit. Like have like something y'all do weekly. Like I said, a family game night, movie night, or shit.
Create a game.
Mix it up. Yep, like I said, create a game. It's always
You
something.
created one called Bicycle that didn't turn out well.
Look, that game could have been perfectly fine.
We're not gonna talk about it.
No, we gonna spread that to the kids.
No,
one day.
no, we're not.
What is it?
No, no.
No, we gonna spread that. Bicycle is a game where basically like any vehicle that's not a car or a truck, and this includes
Golf
carts,
shopping
grocery carts, motorcycles,
bicycles.
So anything that's not a
You know how
truck
people play
or
I
car,
Spy in the car?
Oh yeah.
or
It was
punch
basically
buggy.
it's a car game. So you
It's
call
punch buggy.
bicycle. Yeah, it's bicycle. It's
It's
basically
punch
punch buggy,
but
with
with-
everything that wasn't. But we in the car, they in the back seat, they playing bicycle. It gets violent. It gets real violent. It gets real violent because we rolled past a bike shop.
It was
and
the
had
Harley
nothing but
Davidson.
bikes
It was the
everywhere.
Harley Davidson
Oh,
joint.
And
man.
he going in bicycle. It turned real violent.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what was I, about like 10 years old? Me and my sister was going at it. She start getting mad. I ain't gonna lie. I've been an asshole my whole life, so I'm weak. You getting in? So she wanted to come for a strong one. I caught back for a strong one, and I glassed her dead in her jaw.
Oh man, yeah.
I didn't eat me
Got
too.
me cussed. Stop.
Gave it a Sugar Ray Leonard,
his
y'all.
mom Deuce mad than a motherfucker.
Damn, man.
I'm like, Lord, that's the end of that goddamn
And I still had to
game.
get trouble. I'm just like, we was
But
playing.
yeah, y'all can make up games. Now, I mean, do people still play Twister stuff like that with their kids?
But that ain't I seen that more. That game right there is more on some other shit. It's more drinking and partying type game.
Not really.
You can still
I
play
have
have
Twister.
fun with your
I
kids.
see a lot of people drink and party off that. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
mean, no,
I
but
mean,
it's
that's
your
some
adult.
college shit, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you
nah,
can-
I seen outside.
you can
I
do-
ain't been to college. I'm sitting here telling you.
I mean, you can have fun with your kids with that.
yeah, you can,
take
but
it up.
Uno,
Basketball, play tips out this joint. You can do
so they drop down on
anything.
your motherfucking head.
curveball. I would say curveball, but I'm not sure if that's just a 757 thing.
I say
It is.
It's just a 757.
let's not forget
thing,
about the cornhole either.
Dodgeball.
Because that'll bring the family right there too. The cornhole.
Dodgeball will too.
That too. That used to be my shit too. Volleyball too.
You
So
look,
could
I mean,
dodgeball,
even though they don't have it no
Dodgeball
more,
my
you can
shit.
go to like I remember like a good family memory. I remember is picking out movies at Blockbuster.
I remember them days. I still remember the aisles and shit.
Especially
Right.
look, especially when they let you go get a game.
Remember they had the popcorn up front. You can get them right before you go out. The real movie popcorn.
When they let us go to get a game, I remember we went and got Mario Brothers. That was the last time we went to Blockbuster. Still got it. Still got that game.
Oh man.
Well, man, look,
They had a
Once
business.
again, like I said,
memories.
They had a business now. They can't do shit.
we're a couple minutes from the community meeting with my man Vessel. The number will be at the bottom of the screen. To close out, motivation with a bang. My man, Bang, man. What's your final words, man? Because yours today was basically get your ass off the streets.
Yeah, get out
Be
the
home
streets,
with your
man,
family.
and make memories with your kids and your wifey, man. And if you a single father, take the memories and make them all that you can do with your kids, man. Spend all the memories you can spend with your kids and do activities with them, man. Because if you out here with dudes in the streets that ain't doing nothing and they still doing the same shit they was doing, man, that's gonna bring you down, man. That's nothing positive at all. You wasting memories, and life is short. The clock is ticking.
Yeah.
So make as much memories as you can because that shit gonna mean something when it's time for you to clock out. If you get what I'm saying.
And when nobody knows that time.
So what they like my nigga Nipsey say, stay dangerous.
And remember, there's no need for us to have all these positive conversations if ain't nobody hearing it. So you could do your part right now by hitting that share button to all your groups, all your friends. It don't cost nothing. It's free. Hit the button.
Well, before Vessel call and everything, I want to ask you two gentlemen because, like you said, we was talking about creating memories. What is y'all favorite memory with y'all kids?
With kids. Well, I got one. They're not going to remember it, but I got one. They're not going to remember it because it was the day she was born. My daughter was like that. I'm not going to do that. That's kind of cheating.
No, it's not, because I was ready to say the same thing. That first
'Cause
night,
that
that first night of holding them and all that, it just
it's the
I made this.
I made this
Right.
thing. Like I almost got into a goddamn.
you don't even sleep that first night.
Yeah.
Man, I was just sitting like smiling like a
And
bug.
then you know how
like,
you know how the
yo,
doctor nowadays
shoot,
the
man.
doctors want to take the baby away.
Oh, yeah.
And all that. These motherfuckers gonna come in there and tell me that, oh, you can't sleep with them.
They told me that too, but
They have to stay in this little, whatever the hell you call that damn thing. I'm like, shit,
But
me.
you gotta think about it. The mother is tired.
Yeah.
So the first night, she's
on
on
that little
all
couch in
kinds of
the-
shit.
I'm on
That's
that
where I
couch in
was
the
at. That
hospital
little
with-
with the little foot joint right here. That had the little.
But,
you
but
can slide
if
on.
we're not going to say that, I'm going to say my first Father's Day. It was me, you, I had all of y'all, right? Matter of fact, the moms went to like New York for some family thing. And it was me, Cuzzo, we had all of y'all. And we was at the beach, and you could tell we was young as hell. We was not prepared. We got bologna, cheese, bread, drinks, no plates,
No cups.
no cups.
Y'all was
No,
holding that
we
shit.
out there passing the
bottle.
bottle around, drinking like this. We eating sandwiches, trying to make it with. We got sand all on the damn.
God
It
damn.
didn't matter.
But it was the
Had a
I ain't
ball.
gonna lie,
But that
just
was
thinking
one of the
about
best
that
moments
day,
right
Had
that
a
day,
ball.
And it's another thing. Shit you don't plan always turn out to be the best.
Yeah,
Definitely.
When you don't plan shit, you just do it.
yeah.
Those be the best moments.
Had a ball.
Best moments.
Well, I ain't got no kids, but I can't say.
Oh, you gonna have something soon. I got you. I'll give you but 3 more
I
years.
I got my designated baby mama already.
He said he got a designated baby mama. Go ahead.
But but ain't gonna lie. Favorite memory would have to be that night we played Mario Party till about 5 a.m.
We did. We
We
did.
ordered them pizzas.
We
and
did.
was at
Everybody
the
was gone. I don't know where everybody was
at.
We stayed up all night playing Mario Party. I think we probably put that jink on 100 turns every this
And
month.
with mom, when she did that acrobatic shit that I still can't explain to this day, we was running. She was like, we was playing tag, dipping. Me and Danielle gone. Mom did a whole backflip over the couch. we thinking that she ain't gonna get us. She said, we said holy shit.
What would you say?
Shit, I got a lot of fucking memories. Like I got a lot of favorite memories with my kids. Us eating together, playing together. But like you said, that first night, just the smell of their hair, just the smell of
Yeah,
their skin,
man.
and just holding them like, damn, I made this right. That
Yeah.
I ain't sleep that first night. I was excited like a motherfucker, man.
Me too.
Nurses kept coming in. You can't lay on that, man. I got this, man. And then when then I was on point because when they be like, we gotta take out for some shots. Well, I'm right here. I'm up. You know what I mean? Like
I'm talking. We argued with the
Man,
lady. She was like, well, "If you give her a pacifier, it's gonna do that." Man, shut up! Give me this pacifier, man. I'm like, if it was a dude, I wouldn't give it to him because my family don't give dudes pacifiers. But give me
But just
the
the first moment, just them coming in this world for the first time and just smelling their skin and their hair.
It's a different
man.
experience.
It's a different experience,
It
bro.
is. It is.
Like just holding them, like damn, you know what I mean? That
Scared me
Just
a little
having
bit.
that moment at night, because I tap in at night anyway. But just having that moment where it's just you and them at night, and you just sitting there, because I was there for all my kids in the hospital. But just holding them and just having them for that first night, man, it's a whole nother feeling. That's my best moment.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
remember, y'all share this thing. Know what I mean? Get the word out there. Let them know we having great conversations, man. And what's y'all best memory with y'all kids if you have kids, or with your parents or your grandparents, whoever raised you? What is your favorite go-to memory when you feeling low and this is your safe space? You just think of this thing and you feel amazing. Let us know in the comments, man.
Thanks for the love.
And remember, we about to have a community meeting 5:15 here on Beltway Radio and Beyond with my man Vessel. Now, I mean, he will be calling in, and we will also be taking y'all calls. The number will be down at the bottom of the screen. So remember, 301-761-1040. I'm also going to put it in the chat for y'all on Facebook and on YouTube. And I'm lying if I say Twitch and Twitter because I'm not going to do that.
I'm
But
gonna have to get them
number will
build me
be
a
at the
bathroom
bottom.
like right here. So when I'm sitting here,
At the bottom.
shit.
Twitch and Twitter is right. Yeah. No,
said-
I'm saying, no, I was saying I'm going to put it in the
Twitch
comments.
and Twitter.
I'm not, because I'm not on Twitch
I'm
nor Twitter.
I'm
I'm
about
not
to get
on-
Twitch. I got Twitter. I'm about to get Twitch that way I can
And I
share
heard that we
more.
getting, like, listens like a mug on
So,
Twitch. So
I'm
shout
trying to
y'all out, man. My bad. Now, I mean, it's just not my thing.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
get
sorry.
in.
I ain't on there either, yo. I ain't on that shit either. I don't even know how it works.
Is it a
Yeah,
link
we got
on
fans
Beltway?
up there, but I just,
Yeah, like I can go to the Twitch jank from there. Okay.
all right, so once again, community meeting about to start, man. 301-761-1040 number will be at the bottom of the screen. My man Vessel will be calling in. Y'all check out a little bit of this Cognac and Moscato. Until then,
Say,
share this.
"Ooh."
Yeah. You calling? Oh, damn, it is 5:15. Sorry. Yo, what's good, Vessel, man? What's up, man? Turn the radio down. Turn the radio down. What's good? What's
Here.
good? You, what's good with you, man?
Yo.
What's good, man? As always, how was your week, man? How was your week?
Yo, it's been a little while, but I can't complain. I'm above ground, so I can't complain.
All right. So what you bringing to the table today for the community meet, man? What you bringing to the table, man?
Really got two questions. Y'all were really talking about it today about love, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And my first question is love really value, or is it taken for granted? And my next question is love genuine, or do it come with condition?
Oh.
So,
Damn.
Say
You
that
know,
one more
so
time.
I'm
I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Say that one more time for me. Is love value?
all right. Is love value, or is it taken for granted? And is love genuine, or does it come with condition? And when I call, I don't know you want me to do mine early because I know y'all got somebody, saying we got the spotlight we doing. But I really want people to chime in and like really call in and talk about it. Cause I got a different, I got a value, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my point of view to it.
Yeah, give me your point of view. Give me your point of view. I know you're gonna call back, but give me your point of view.
Okay. Well, I answer one for the first. Well, I do both.
Okay.
Is love value or take it for granted? I think people use that based on the individual. That's an individual basis. That's how I think people look at that. Because even in our community, not just relationship-wise, but even in the community, love is not like it used to be. It's not valued. Because back in the day, if you're from that neighborhood, everybody know your peoples. Your peoples know everybody. You could be on 3 blocks over and acting a plum fool, and this lady will come out and turn your tail up and call your mama or whoever and tell them they did it. Or they'll ask you, James, ain't you such and such son? James, ain't you Linda's son? I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm about to whoop your ass. You acting up out here. And I'm going to tell your people. And that'll be the end of it. That'll be the end of it. Because you'll get a beating when you go home. Nowadays, you get killed for stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that whole, the black community was well knitted back in the day. I mean, everybody had their little drama and stuff, but everybody knew everybody.
Yeah.
It's not like that now.
So is love
So I feel like, when it comes to that, it's taken for granted. Because we could be more powerful if we love one another.
Facts. So you say is love value or is it taken for granted? And is love genuine and does it come with, what you say? Does it come with like stipulations?
Yeah.
Conditions.
Conditions.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And
Stipulations.
Well, so y'all
However
let us
you
know.
wanna put it.
I would love to hear from y'all. 301-761-1040 is the number. I'm going to also put it in the chat. That's my man Vessel on the line. He posed a good question for the meeting, man. Mm-hmm. He posed a great one. Is he still on the line or he gone? He gone?
in my opinion, real for real, I believe love can be genuine, but I also believe that it can be taken for granted. Now, and it's going to go to a second question when it comes to, does love have conditions? In my opinion, love itself don't have conditions, but love ain't enough to keep a relationship.
Right. I agree with that. Yep.
Because it's a lot of people that right now I love to death, but you can't come back.
I feel where you coming from.
You can't come back.
I'm under the impression, like Chris Rock said, women and children are loved unconditionally. And no, women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Men are loved under the condition that we can bring something to the table. I'm bullshit.
Nope. Because look,
You ain't never got with a girl because she has anything.
Nope.
But let you get with a girl that you can't do for her and see if she don't leave your
But look,
ass.
but I will tell you this. Look at a girl who really love a dude and look how she would be down for him when he ain't got shit.
Mm-hmm.
Until he doesn't do
No.
what she want.
Nah.
She wasn't with, no, you're talking about finance.
No. I'm talking
saying,
about
what did you bring to the table?
if you
She ain't got to bring you shit. She ain't got to bring you nothing.
she don't, but
Just
it's
her.
But it's a lot of women.
right.
Just her.
But the thing is about it is, it's a lot. I've seen this shit so much
Your
that
dick game got to be right. Your money better be good.
Oh no, you're
car
wrong.
about to be within
you
the last 10
gotta
years.
have something, just like her. This thing we like to
She
say
don't
that.
have nothing but herself.
No,
This
no, no,
pussy
no.
smell like pussy. Feel like pussy. I don't care
No,
what
no, no,
nobody
no, no. I will say this right now. A dude would say that, but that shit won't last. You can say that the girl is enough just by being her. She has to have something, or the relationship will fuck up.
Her.
No.
That's what she has
Nah,
to
I
have.
see what he's saying because he right though.
She has to be okay. No, she has to remain who she was when she walked through the door.
No.
Because that's what made you value her.
Because
Men value. We just value something different.
Yeah. Okay. I can't speak for men. You're right. For me, all she has to be is who I met. If who I met was the person that
but
I like.
Who was she when you met her? Because the thing, we come across females all the time, and we don't just be with them. They could be anything. You're not just gonna be with hell. It's girls that I could have said.
I need a female's opinion.
Perfect for me.
We got to get into.
Say call in right now.
Female's opinion. 301-761-1040. Is love valued or is it taken for granted? And what do you say? Is love genuine or does it come with what do you say?
Conditions.
Conditions.
Yeah.
I think it does
It does.
for men. I'm sorry.
It comes with conditions with women
and I'm
too.
the one at the table that's always saying we can't blame women. Men are more dogs. I mean, more this and that. That's me. I say that. But when it comes to this love thing, I haven't been proven. I haven't seen it with my own goggles. And I got a mom and dad that's been together before I was born.
What
You know what
does
I'm saying?
your mom do for your dad? And
No,
I'm not talking about.
I guarantee
sex.
that. I guarantee that she's the same person that she was when he met. That's all she has to be.
No.
That's
But
all she has to
what
be.
was that person? That's what you have to understand. What was that person?
That's all she has to be.
No,
It's
what was that person?
No, it doesn't matter. Whatever
It
that
does
was,
matter.
whatever that
Because
was, just don't change that. That's the only thing.
As dudes, we do not look for physical things most of the time. We might
Most
look
of the
for
time.
looks. Most times, let's say we were just like some women. They don't look for physical things all the time. But the thing about it is, a woman by nature is going to look for somebody who's going to protect her.
I see
regardless.
YouTube jumping. I see Facebook jumping. Let me get a woman
So
calling in.
that
I need to hear this.
honesty. A woman is gonna be with a guy that protects her all the time, and if she feel like she's not protected, it will fuck up with her psychology. That is the truth. That's just the same as the dude who ain't got pussy for 6 years gonna cheat. Not to say all the time, but
First of
9 times
all,
out of 10.
if he with her, and she ain't give him no pussy for 6 years,
That's a long
She cheating,
motherfucking time. Right.
she cheating.
And what the fuck was you doing the last year
He
that
was-
you ain't get no pussy?
He been
the 6 months
He
you ain't
was
get no
swacking
pussy.
off like a motherfucker.
Like it go
I know
further.
his arm
Like
is tight.
that, man, that's
But no,
crazy, man.
But look, we as men, it's something about a certain type of woman that does something for us. Like I said, it's different for each man, but something about her mentality, how she make you feel
That's
like
what I mean by who she was.
no, but how she. But the thing is, yeah, but you see, it's still something we require.
You're
because
trying
if
to
she
you're
does
trying
not
to
have
break
that-
down what I mean by what she was, but all it is just her.
Yeah.
Other than her being, there's nothing else. We have to be who we were, which was made her smile. Da, da, da. That's our character. She has to keep her character. Plus, money, car, house, be a good provider, take care of the kids. Da 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 da. All men want is you to be you. We don't need none of that because the rest of that stuff we're going to do for ourselves regardless. Now, if I'm wrong, and because I'm not a woman, I need women to tell me.
I've met a
Y'all
lot
can
of
call in.
women-
I see y'all
look,
jumping in.
I see
I
it
see
too,
y'all
yo.
jumping in.
It's-
Y'all getting deep.
There's a lot of women out there
YouTube
that will
jumping,
take care of a
Facebook jumping,
broke
Twitter
ass,
jumping.
will take care of a dude who ain't got
Call
shit.
in. Let me know I'm wrong.
And that's a fact.
301-761-1040. Let me know.
That's a fact. I seen because, like I said, some women love a dude with unconditionally, and like I said, some women don't have that in
My
them.
man say the same thing. The Wayne, let me know where you from, The Wayne, because you always joining the King's Table. You here every week. He said men are only loved unconditionally by their mama and their dog. That's a fact.
That's not true.
That's a fact.
That's not true. Society.
I haven't and I've been married for a while. Do I think my wife loves me? Yes. But if I go home today and say, baby, I will no longer be able to pay for the rent, the car, the house, the dog, your food, these kids for the next 2 years. She's gonna be like, well, I guess I gotta do it myself. So what the fuck I need you for? And she's out that bitch. Not saying I've never been broke, but I ain't never been able not to do none
So
of
what
it.
you say? You think she a roll?
No.
No, I was ready to say no.
No.
I don't believe that.
Her-
No.
My being who I am
Yeah.
is what keeps her attached.
So you.
Yes, to me. The things I do, like make her laugh, make her smile, make her feel good, that what keeps her attached.
Okay.
But these things are a plus. We don't need the plus.
Nope, that's a lie. The reason why I say we do need a plus because if
I
you
see where both of
if
y'all
you
going.
have if you don't have a woman who is willing to be part of your domain, right? Your castle, what we are building together, right? If she does not go along with that, she's out.
I mean, she doesn't have to. I believe everybody have. I mean,
No, I'm not talking about have to. I'm not talking about have to as a person, but
I could be wrong because there was a point. Matter of fact, I am wrong. I'm lying because there was a point where her money was way more than mine. There was a point. I mean, was way more than mine. Matter of fact, my money ain't really look like shit. To be real with you. Keep it real. And she was right there smiling like a motherfucker. So I can't say that.
yeah, because it's the societal value that we place on what we see. Because a lot of we see on, like I said, we see every day on social media men and women fighting, but on it in day to day, we know a lot of fucking happy ass couples in the real world. Because I do. I know a lot of people that got their house, everything, they going shit. They might argue here and there because that's normal.
Yep,
If
yep.
you live in a house with a motherfucker, you gonna argue.
There's gonna be friction.
It's gonna be friction with
yeah.
anybody. I don't care if you living with.
This may be the first week. I'm gonna say this may be the first week we ain't getting no female caller. They I mean, and I don't know if y'all.
Oh, they
silence-
looking. I see
don't
them
know if
looking.
They looking.
They looking.
They scared. I don't
They
know
looking
if y'all
right now.
silence mean that what he's saying is true. And my man Smoke University said accountability is a motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Do y'all not want to be accountable and let us know?
Say it with your chest. Say it with
Does
your
love
chest.
the question that my man Vessel posed for the community meeting? Let's get him back on the screen real quick. Vessel posed the question: is love genuine? Is it getting taken? No, fuck that up. Is love genuine, or does it come with conditions? And then is love? What else he say? It was two questions. Is love valued, or is it taken for granted? We haven't really spoken to that. We really went with the condition thing.
I feel like
Is it valued, or is it granted?
I feel like it all depends on how a person was taught. Because if you were raised in a place where, and this is the problem when it comes to like men and women. If you raise your kids on a mindset of a heartbreak, they're not gonna value love. They don't even really know what it is because now from your hurt place, you kind of push this abstract mindset of love. Love is a fucking feeling. That's it. The same feeling that you have for people is the same feeling. It's love. You love this person. You don't want shit to happen to this person. You would do things and make this person happy regardless. That's love.
Right.
That's what love is. So when you put things like, oh, it ain't love if he ain't doing this and this and this and this.
That's what I mean.
And if you, it ain't love if she ain't doing this, if she ain't cooking, if she ain't. That's not really describing love. Those are describing things in the household to make it work. Those are chores, so to speak.
Those ain't feelings. And
Those aren't feelings. Those are chores.
Right.
That's how we gonna run our household.
Yeah.
How we run our household is something we gonna discuss when we build this motherfucker. But how I love you is something that I feel when I'm around you.
Now, once again, you told me
I
I
agree
was
with that.
wrong. When you just did your scenario of if it ain't love, you know what you tried to portray? A woman's voice, because that's who you hear it from. Let's keep it a buck. You don't hear dudes say it ain't love if she don't.
Yeah, actually, I do.
That's a fact. That's not politically correct. I keep doing that.
No,
It's
but
not
no,
politically
but,
correct. That's a game
but
man.
let's be real. In this era of men versus women, that's literally what I see every day.
You see men?
Yes.
Maybe I'm just too old for that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I will literally tell you, this dude say, well, if she, what the dude say? He was like, well, I can't be with a woman who's not going to make sure I have a meal every night. Now, that's not love.
That's dumb because my mama taught me how to cook. So if I'm hungry, I'm gonna get up off my ass
every
and
night?
cook my own
That's
goddamn
what I'm
meal.
saying. Every night.
What?
Crazy.
Wait a minute, time out.
That's
Who the fuck
crazy.
feel like you ain't gonna eat pizza rolls?
Ooh,
That's crazy.
I don't know no dudes that they getting cooked a meal every
Yeah, that ain't
night.
gonna happen.
No,
this
it's-
ain't. That ain't gonna
Because
happen.
sometimes,
That ain't, yeah, sometimes,
It's
but it ain't gonna
every
happen every night.
It's when you take that female and dude talk, because when you talk
I'm
with
gonna be honest.
your,
I don't think I can be with a woman that can't cook.
No, I couldn't.
Woo.
No, actually, I could because I cook my ass
I
off.
don't care if I
See,
can
I
cook.
know how to cook.
I'm not. Look,
So-
we're not gonna do that. I'm not a cook too. I ain't fat for no fucking reason. I'm saying you can't cook at all.
Teach her.
If
That's what I'm saying.
Teach
Yeah,
her.
I'm about to say that's what we
Teach
have to.
her.
you got me, you got
Matter
me,
of
you got me. You're
fact,
right.
Because
Can we
I know how to
discuss
cook because
that
my
right
mama taught me
You're right.
that.
Can we
I know how to
discuss that?
clean
That's
because
a
my mama
big
taught me
fact.
that. Teach her if she don't
your
know.
partner
How to love you.
how to love you.
Facts.
That is my
Woo!
biggest thing.
What
You
they
got
say?
Got
Ring
you.
that
Your partner, I
motherfucker
love
bell. We
you.
hitting
Because
them
this
points
thing,
today.
like, I literally heard like it was a podcast
gotta
full
teach
of
'em,
women
man.
that says, "Well, I don't understand why a dude would want a woman that ain't been ran
Now
through."
she ain't willing to learn, then
You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
go.
there's
But
gonna be
check this out.
problems right
sorry,
there.
you gotta go.
Yeah, there's gonna be problems.
But she said she don't understand why men don't want a woman that's not ran through because
Right.
they have more experience. And I'm just like, well, if she don't know how to suck dick, I can teach you.
No, you can't.
Just can. What
Yeah, you
Bernie Man?
can.
You gotta feel it in
You
your heart.
can. You can.
You can.
Yeah, he said it right.
No, you can teach a person that's willing to be taught. If a person is stuck in their way, okay.
I see where you going at,
I'm
but
only
go
saying
ahead.
that because I'm no longer in my 20s, my guy. When you
Right.
to teach a 20-year-old chick how to do it is different than teaching a 35, 40, 50-year-old.
But-
You're not, because they've been doing it
but-
the same way for
But
too
let me tell you
damn
like
long.
this. If a person really give a fuck about you, they're gonna listen and they're gonna
a
want to
person
learn
that's
to please
unwilling
you.
to love.
The only reason I
Yeah,
say about the cooking
you right.
thing is you hit the nail on the head. Just teach them. And you're right. Like, teach a person how to love you. But the only reason I say about the cooking thing is I don't know my mom and my dad, like, financial in and out thing. But my whole life, what I've been seeing, could be wrong, but what I've been seeing is my dad is more of the financial, take care of that. Not saying he's the only one. I'm saying I think he thinks of that more from what I see. So I look at it like, I don't think he should come home, think about water, mortgage, car payments, lawn care, hair, all this stuff, and still have to think about feeding you. I don't think he has to do that. At least let that be his 30-minute second 30-minute time where he can sit down, eat this meal that you gave him, and he appreciates all of it, and you're doing it for him to clear his mind, for him to think about you again later. That's all. Like, that's it. I mean, I think, like,
But you have to.
Y'all gotta think
but
about it
you
like
said,
this.
You
Y'all-
have to have a person that want to love you.
There you have it, because they will be willing to learn. You'd be surprised what a person will go through with a person because they love them.
I don't think I don't think in the last couple shows we haven't had no callers.
This the first one.
It's a little
No,
frustrating.
they listening. I see them
It's a
on
little
here. They
frustrating
listening.
to not have nobody call it, but we're gonna have to move on. We're gonna
this
keep the
bathroom real
number
quick.
on the screen
I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick.
just in case. Know what I mean, we're gonna keep the number on the screen. That's 301-761-1040. My man Bangdo, we've been drinking, so Bangdo had to go. But I mean, we up here about DZ. I mean, that go is the go. Know what I'm saying? But
I ain't gonna lie. Google
shout out to
music is
Norfolk, man,
trash.
because Norfolk is our number one viewership. We get our number one viewership out of the 757. And also, shout out to Southern Maryland, man, y'all. Number 2 on the thing. Checking the numbers. Chicago, y'all number 3. Chesapeake, number 4. I'm trying to get this off the top of my head. Florida. I can't remember the town or the city. Y'all number 5. So, shout out, man. Salute. I'm gonna wait till my man Bang get back so we hop into the community spotlight. Back to what my man Vessel said. Usually he calls back around this time. He said, "Man, love is duty." Ooh, elaborate a little bit on that. Love's man is duty. Is it our duty to love? Interesting.
I feel like we put it as our duty when we're in love because as a man, naturally, we want to protect ours. Just naturally.
Naturally, yeah.
We want to protect ours. But I will say, at the same time, your duty cannot become your downfall as a man. I think that's where a lot of us mess up because we kind of put that duty above, like, because when we love, I think that's where a lot of men mess up. We'll love to the point where we don't care about what's really done to us.
Yeah.
And we'll just love everybody regardless and do our part.
That's me, man. That's me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I slipped into this thing where like start gaining weight, started all this other stuff because I forgot about myself. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, you got kids, you got a wife, we got a caller. Hey, I thought we was gonna go a week without a goddamn caller, but I think it's my man Vessel calling back. You know what I mean? Yo. What's good, man? I know you had to end out the community meet, man. This the first week without a caller, man. I don't know what the hell wrong with folk this week, man. Life be life, and like we started off the show. What happened? So I will ask you, in conclusion of the meeting, do you think I'm trying to word this right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it like this: as the example so far up until this point in life, do you think, as a whole, have you seen that love is actually valued?
At this point, no. As of right now, no. Love is not valued, not to me. I mean, you could, it is not. It's not valued to me. And
That's
I
sad,
think
man.
when I mean value, when you value something, no matter what this thing go through, you still have appreciation for it, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm taking
Yeah,
it
that's-
in. I
that's
hear
what
you.
I
I
feel
take it
that's
in.
anything in life.
It saddens me a little bit.
Nah.
Yeah, cause even with a car, it might be old to you, but you and your car got a lot of memories. Like, you love this. You love this. So whatever how somebody else look at it, don't look at the value you see in it. That's in a person. When a person get old, they don't look as good as more. But to you, you've been through everything with this person, so the value is still high to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But people go at love as a feeling, but really, when you love somebody, you value them. And everybody don't be on your good side that you love them. Your kids get on your nerves. You don't want to be around them. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that came out of you. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
anybody can, your parents get on your nerves, but you still love them and you value them. But I can't be around you for a little bit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't stop me from loving you.
Facts.
But now a
Facts.
disagreement or argument, or you do something to me, or it's plenty of people that hurt people and they still love them,
Facts.
knowingly and unknowingly. That don't mean they don't love you. They made a bad decision
Yeah.
or a mistake, or you know what I'm saying. Like, sometimes people got problems. You got people in your family, or somebody in your family that's got something, an illness or anything, Down syndrome or whatever. You still love them. Why? Because that's your family. You still see the value in that person. But another person don't look at them like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Appreciate
it's
you, man.
value at all.
Appreciate you, man. As always, man. That's my man Vessel, man. He calls
Yeah, for sure.
every week, 5:15. We have a community meeting. That's for y'all, man. Like, he posed a question, and we want to hear from the community, man. And the number is always there. We're gonna keep it on to the
Call
end
in,
of the show.
share. Call in and share.
Yeah. And remember, that number is 301-761-1040. We're going to keep it up there to the end of the show, but we're going to keep the dice rolling. I was going to put my man on the spot, but he hung up. So we're going to keep the dice rolling. I'm going to ask him a question. But we're going to move into these community spotlights, and I'm so glad that it's back, man. I'm glad that it's back, man. Like, we've been bullshitting, and I've been seeing business after business. People been hitting up and all of that stuff, and I'm like, man, I want to bring it back. But I seen this one young lady earlier, and she had like a hair boutique. She was just opening up. I'm like, man, there it is. There it is. This is how we're going to bring this back, man. Like, because we slipping. It's too much of us out there that's actually
Doing some shit.
man. And it has to come back. It has to come back because we can't keep talking about, negativity when there's so much positivity happening in our community.
That's what I was saying earlier when it came to that love. I said, I guarantee it's way more love that we really see out there in the world. It's just most people in love don't share it.
Yeah. So let's get into this community spotlight. We're gonna start with where her logo. Let's get our logo back. Let's get her logo. Yeah, her logo. That's Erica's Hair Boutique, and she's representing the Southern Maryland area. So she's right in La Plata. So if y'all are in the Southern Maryland area, she's right out of La Plata. So they have hair and wig courses that they can teach you for $250. That's a wig 101 course. They also do, of course, they do all types of hair. Know what I mean? What they call them? I'm gonna flub this because I'm not a woman. But let me get this right. I'm gonna look at my notes. So, locks, silk press. They offer makeup services. They offer braid and wig courses. All of that. I'm gonna go to her for sure right before my anniversary because I'm gonna need these touched up. Okay. Nah, but yeah, let's get through these here.
Oh, I seen the hands-on course, so man, she do it straight right there. You ain't even got to put your wig on. She do it for you.
You have her. You don't have her silk presses up there. I mean, she does all of that. That's $175. I mean, all of that.
All materials included in the price.
Go support, man.
That's I mean makeup. I mean everybody. Like so, you talking about proms, weddings, bar mitzvahs, just because shit. I mean, you want to get your makeup done right. I mean, hit up Erica's Hair Boutique right in the La Plata area, serving the Southern Maryland area, man. Y'all hit her up. Good. Yeah, it does look good.
Cause I've seen a lot of people post shit, then shit be like,
So then, you don't look too good. I mean, but her stuff look right.
Look official.
And I like when a person represents well. You know, when you meet a person, they say, "Oh, I got a business to do hair, but their hair fucked up." No, she represented well. Like her hair was like you should go to her because she kept her shit up. You know what I'm saying? Represent well. Next, we have BTB, the BTB experience, and she's a personal trainer, also serving the Southern Maryland area. And to me, I'm a big motherfucker. This is some shit I need. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, cuz. When I seen 100, I said, wait a minute. I can beat that. I can definitely use that. $100? Shit. 4 weeks for a dub? That's $25. That's $25 a week. You can do that.
Okay.
I could spend more than that at McDonald's. I'm gonna keep it 100.
So this gym is only for losing weight.
She's a personal trainer, so, I'm pretty sure
cut
she'll
you
come
up, get you fit, get you right too. Okay.
Get you right. You know what I mean?
just don't do the hourglass challenge. You get your cakes right.
And ladies,
Not only the hourglass, I'm looking at the other one. I'm looking at her.
And let me say this, ladies,
Where's
ladies.
the other,
That's another thing, because I'm glad you showed that joint right there.
No, she doesn't.
I'm glad you showed this right here, because at the end of the day, man.
But yeah, she
that BB. If you want to get that BBW tightened up or BBL, get it tightened up.
I would rather people do that.
Yeah, than the BBL.
That's what I'm trying to get at. But
She actually has shit. I'm gonna pull it up myself, and she actually has. I'm gonna look at it right now. You got to call her in. All right, the BTB experience. She has virtual training 175. I'll take off my glasses for this. Know what I mean? That's 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yo, who we got on the line?
This Vessel, man. They say you had a question you had to ask.
That's what came through the door I'm here.
Let me pose it right after these. I'm gonna pose these questions right after these community spotlights. Give me 5 minutes.
All right, I'll call back.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. So she has the BTB experience. That's virtual training 175. Now she does daily check-ins to make sure you're straight, customized workouts, meal plan, and that's 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
It's actually pretty dope.
That is, know what I mean, 175 per month. That's love. Definitely if you care about yourself, like we said.
And she do it all.
It's all about your body, your health.
Now, when I was talking about the BBLs and shit, like, you got to tone that shit up. That don't mean you go get it done and then you don't work out at that. You got to work out with that shit too and tone yourself and make sure you stay right. So that's the person to call too. And for those ladies that don't believe in that and you just love your natural body, that's what I love too. you know what I mean, go holler at her, man. She can get you right. I'm looking at these pictures right here, and they toned. She got them toned right. You know what I mean? So go get your body right.
Right.
And wintertime is the best time to get your body right because you be right for summer 2024.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta keep my big a little bit for the wintertime. I get it right after. It's a little cold out here.
Yeah. So, and finally we have Uncle D's.
Yes,
Uncle
Lord.
D's
I can
Grill.
vouch for his food, my goddamn
He's
self.
also serving the Southern Maryland area. He's in the really deep South Southern
Right,
Maryland.
right in my area, right? So for anybody in the Lexington Park area, you go down the square, if you never, oh my God, trust me, I'd have been there. It is
don't
good.
make no
I'm gonna go,
sense.
it's good. That's all I'm gonna say. You see that chicken, it really tastes how it look. I'm not lying. You see how the skin,
God
yes,
damn.
Lord. It really
Look at them
tastes,
ribs.
it really tastes how it look. I'm telling y'all some real shit. I'm telling you. It tastes hot. Look at them.
Yeah, that don't man, Uncle D
Man,
right
you see
there,
that
man.
part that curl up right there by his hand right there? I'd have ripped that part off right there. That'd been the first part I'd have grabbed right there to rip off right there.
Hey,
Cause
why that shriveled up corner do be
Damn.
hitting though?
man,
Look
dude,
at that fish.
man, look at that fish.
So he's serving the
on,
Southern
Look at them
Maryland. He's
greens.
right there in
yeah, I
Lexington
seen
Park.
them two on the side.
And he's in the square.
He got the coleslaw, the beans, the mac and cheese, and potato salad. Man, come, man.
right off of Great Mills Road in Lexington Park in the square shopping center. I mean, that's Uncle D's Grill. I mean, pretty sure he does catering. He pull up on you, know what I mean, for your family. And that shit too good.
You see that cornbread by them beans over
Now,
there?
I
Don't
had
act
it
like
like
you ain't see that
a couple
cornbread
times
over there.
now, and that shit banging, man.
Man,
Hell yeah, you know,
Man, trust me.
And look, you don't get too much good soul food down there in
Definitely.
Southern Maryland.
That's
And man, I'm
not in
telling
Southern
you,
Maryland, but that's
I've
one of the
been
spots.
there, man,
Matter of
he
fact,
got
that's
some
one of
good-ass
the
food,
only
man.
spots in Southern
Let's
Maryland.
not forget about the breakfast area too. We ain't go holler at him yet.
Yeah, we'll have him on the spotlight.
Yes, sir. We'll
have
talk
on
about
the
him too.
spotlight.
It's down on Great Mills Road too.
Yeah,
man.
we don't got too many good soul food places down there.
I
so
will
if
say
you're
that
down
about
there
St.
and
Mary's
you want
area.
some
They got a
soul
lot
food,
of. There's a lot of black businesses down there.
Yeah.
It really is. You feel what I'm saying? People starting off and trying to branch their stuff out. There's a lot of from barbershops to hair salons and all. It's a lot of black businesses down there. So black folks, go support, man. Y'all see
Yeah.
that fish, man? I'm
And
telling
if
you.
y'all know anybody that's in your community that's doing well, let's get it back in there for the community spotlight, man. Send in some emails. That's kingstables42@gmail.com. Send us their information. We'll shout them out. And for this week, remember we had Uncle D's Grill, we had Erica's Hair Boutique, and we also had the BTB Experience. So Erica is serving the Southern Maryland area. She's located in La Plata. And BTB Experience is also serving
What did you tell them? Let them know how to contact us as far as putting their business out there. Because I know a few people that got
hit
their-
us up at kingstable42@gmail. You can also just hit us up on King's Table Live on Instagram, King's Table Live on YouTube, and also King's Table Live on Facebook. I'm really currently not on. Matter of fact, King's Table Live on Twitter, but I'm gonna be honest, not gonna see it. But moving on. Word to the community for this week, man.
Who kicking it off?
Matter of fact, we're gonna go to some music real quick. We're gonna go to some music, and then we'll come back with the word to the community.
It's too easy.
I'm not the one that they used to. We don't connect unless it's Bluetooth. Cut me a check cause I'm who's who. With a black on brand that is food boo. See, I'm back with the band, how the schools do. They carrying drums. Think I'm a joke, then I'm carrying them. Don't want to smoke if you care for your lungs. That is a fact. Most entertainers is there for a plaque. Emotional damage can get you a slap. That is at will. Most of our people express how we feel with physical touch going in for the kill. Gotta do better. In the spotlight, we are under the pressure. It can get deep, we don't speak on depression. That's why I'm gonna teach when I speak, it's a lesson. If they pull up, then I'm fine with the testing. Don't need a heat, 'cause my mind is a weapon. I graduated, no time for the freshman. Switching my tassel. If you don't hustle, just know it's a hassle. Front you the money, 'cause no one to back you. Mind your own, and they wanna attack you. Unless you immature, use what you got. Less than is more. Yoga, yeah. Yoga, yeah. Yoga, yeah. Yoga, yeah. You You only killing your ops. You gotta get what you got. Either you living or not. Tell me when all of it stops.
I'm not the one that they used to. I don't move how these fools move.
Yo, it's your man King Smoke back with word to the community. I just want to say to the community, out of everything we say today, I just want to say, go home and love on your family. And while you with your family throughout the days, take accountability for your bad days. And as Man King City says, take accountability for your good days. If you go over there, you and your family have a good day, cool. Y'all done chill, play the game, everything. Y'all having a good day. Take accountability. Say, yeah, I did this today. Like, I took time. Me and my family had a good-ass day. Built our relationship to go on forward to another day. And if you had a bad day, figure out a way to fix it and go forward that you don't do it no more. Because at the end of the day, we all human. We all make mistakes. So you ain't got to be perfect. You just got to admit to yourself when you wrong. So at my word community, go home, love your family, and do what needs to be done.
Right. Let's go back to what I was saying earlier.
I'm going to end it off.
Basically, he said everything I had to say for real, but the memories, like I've been telling y'all, build the memories. Go home, build memories with your family, build memories with your mama, your daddy, everybody that you can, because that's what's going to matter the most before you leave here. That's going to be memories that, not just memories for yourself, but memories for your family too, because as you build those for yourself, you build them for the people that's around you too. So go home, love on your family, man. Life is short, man. That clock is ticking.
Yeah.
And you don't know when that motherfucker gonna stop. It can stop an hour from now, it can stop 5 minutes from now. Just be thankful about life, that you wake up in the morning, you got another chance at life. Be thankful. I don't give a fuck how low you are and how bad you feeling, but if you can wake up in the morning, you see that sun come through them blinds and shit, God gave you another chance to better yourself, man. So be thankful.
Facts. So my word to our community today would be plan, ball up the plan, and then plan again. And what I mean by that is not all of your plans are going to work. And when you set a plan and it doesn't work, just make a new one. Don't get discouraged and be like, damn, I failed, so I'm going to give up and I'm going to become a shell of myself. Nah. Just make another plan. Just hope that this time you get a, inch closer to the goal. You know what I mean? Because there's no such thing as the way to succeed. You know what I mean? It's more of a trial. Life is trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's let me try this way. It didn't work that way. So let me try another way. But if you continue to do the same thing and you fail, then that's pretty much on you.
Yeah.
Now, if you tried 20 different ways and you inching your way to success, then you're succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like I said, just plan, ball up that plan, and plan again. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because life's too short to be quitting. You're not gonna, feel accomplished if you made a plan, failed, and you just quit. And then something happens. God forbid something happens in life and now you can't even try. All you have now is what ifs. Try to get that shit now. Now meaning in the present. Tomorrow is your present. The next day after that will be your present. Not the present now, but it will be. Every day is another fucking shot at this life thing. Mm-hmm. That's all we got. Don't look at tomorrow. Don't look at yesterday. I'm not sorry for that. Don't look at yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That yesterday will stress you the fuck out. It will. You know what I mean? Just get up and be like, this is what I'm doing today. Don't say, well, yesterday I failed at this and yesterday that will stress you the fuck out. There's nothing you can do about that shit. Absolutely nothing. Get up today knowing that you just may fail today, but it's going to be better than yesterday's fail. Today's failure got you 5% closer. That 5% meant something. That's just like when you go to the gas station and they added 3 cents to that bitch. It means something to you, don't it? You're like, oh shit, that gas is what? That 3 cent meant something. It should mean something to you when you get 5% closer to your goal. Fuck your neighbor because he got a new car. You ain't got one yet. Matter of fact, you got 4 donuts on that bitch. So what?
Right.
So what? Let him, he's there right now. And matter of fact, he got goals that he ain't at yet. He got his car. That was one piece of his goal.
Yep.
And don't judge your struggle off somebody else's. You don't know
Yep.
what he went through to get to where he's at.
Facts.
You feel what I'm
And
saying?
Normalize. Like, I know we say that we don't need to look for other people's applause, but we need to normalize as people congratulating others on their small successes every day.
Yep.
And sometimes just to your peoples, send a quick message. Like, if you think of somebody one day, say, hey, look, I've been thinking about you lately. I hope everything going good. I love you. I'm here if you need me. Every now and then.
Somebody
I guarantee that'll
said,
make somebody
definitely
dance.
I
needed
seen
this.
that too.
Thank
That
you.
touched me
Hey,
right there. That
shout
touched my
out.
heart
Hey,
right- that
let me
touched
know.
my
Matter of
heart right
fact, if I'm not mistaken, because I didn't get your real name, and I'm sorry, but I believe y'all need to get in touch with that. I believe that's who has that BTB experience business that we just shouted out in the community spotlight. But good love. There it is, right there. The virtual training, $175 per month. 3 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Go ahead,
Mondays,
ladies and
Wednesdays,
men.
Fridays, customized workout plans, meal plans, daily check-ins. Yeah, below.
So is this,
Before
do she have a place that you can go to do this, or
If
she
I'm not
come personally
understanding,
to you?
Personal trainers come to you if
Okay,
I'm
I
not
see what you're
mistaken.
saying. All
If
right.
I'm not mistaken.
Man, I love.
But hit her
I
up.
love that
Hit her
right
up.
there. I love that. right there.
Yeah, before we get out of here, man, I just wanted to say that, man. Like, just learn to feel better, man. Don't feel bad that you ain't make it today.
Yeah.
Now, if that was the case, all of us failures. Because everybody has things that we want to do. I don't give a fuck. The rich man has something he wants to do.
Don't give up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
That's the main.
I don't care if you laying on. I'm like this. I don't care if I'm laying on my deathbed. I'm not gonna give up. I'm still gonna have hope that I can get up out this bed, even though that I might not. But I'm gonna carry that to the grave with me.
That's a big one.
You
And
feel what I'm saying? Because I seen my grandmother have faith, and that's what made me even stronger today. I seen her have faith that I'm gonna get out of here, even though she knew she didn't, but she stuck out like a soldier. Cause she ain't let me see that. All right, I'm not gonna make it out of here. I'm gonna let you see that I'm strong and I'm gonna ride this out.
Yeah.
So hey, I don't care what you going through in your life and where you think you at in your life. There's always somebody doing worse than you, man. And at the end of the motherfucking day, every time you see that sun come through that window, you thank God. That's the time to thank God. Now everything you do after that day, that's on you. You thank yourself for that because you're doing that. But you thank God for waking you up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And one more thing before we get out here. This is all I'm gonna say. Start saying I love you after
At the end of the phone call.
end of the phone call,
I
end of the
noticed.
end of the motherfucking interaction. When you're leaving, start saying I love you because you never know if that's
I
your
noticed
last
that. Me and my
time.
old lady used to. We ain't gonna say used to. We say, all right, baby. All right.
Don't.
And then I'm like, wait a minute. All we say is, all right, wait a minute. I love you is the
That's
goddamn
the
term.
best, and that's good to say that because
You
me and
used to say
me and
that.
my wife left on bad terms. If I had crashed my bike and I ain't make it that time, it'd have been fucked
would've
up
been it.
for her because I wouldn't have been
I'm
here.
glad
to
you're
feel
still
them
here though,
energies.
man. Because we joke
You feel what I'm
around and
saying?
we say, I believe I can fly
And
because
I'm
you had
still-
a bike and you flew off that
Hey,
bitch.
I'm gonna tell you like
But
this: I'm coming back next summer.
I'm
cuz.
glad you're still here. And I'm glad y'all stick around with us, man. Remember, that's every Wednesday, 4 p.m., 6 p.m., Beltway Radio and Beyond, King City.
King Smoke.
Bang, though, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Smash out them likes, man. Smash out them likes. And look, jumping like this. Bang, 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 bang,
Farrakhan
bang,
for
bang,
president.
bang, bang, bang. Smash them likes up, man. Why you always do that?
What?
Why is always with the Farrakhan for president thing?
Because he need to be president.
Damn, he trying to get us canceled. King City, man. We out this day, man. King City, we out.
The right way in the world is tripping. Burning brothers cause they skin don't favor raw chicken. Ain't looking for a sympathetic witness. Who don't mind speaking up until they